Hang on, guys. I'm coming. Give me a couple minutes. Almost ready. Almost ready. All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me, and we will get this party started on a free day. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Let me know. Yeah, I think I made a few changes, so I think we're okay. We good? Let me know. Somebody let me know. Yes, sir. Testing. Somebody? Anybody? Can you guys hear me? Anybody? Can you hear me? All right, fuck it. I'm going live. If you treat her better than she treats you, she'll get bored.
Don't just give her your attention. Make her earn it.
What else can you offer me besides sex?
You lost your edge, she lost the traction. That's how it works.
Guys, you're going to have to put in work to build value.
Except for the Sigma. For the Sigma is naturally high value with the lady.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 801st edition of TSR Live. your daily dose of toxic masculinity. It is Friday, November 5th of 2021. It is good to have each and every one of you in here today as I attempt to... There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Very, very good. As always, we are multi-streaming live to multiple platforms: Facebook, mgtow.tv, manosphere.tv, DLive, YouTube, Twitch, and of course, in crystal clear, high definition or high resolution 4K to Sharp stream, which is where I stream all of my premium content for free on the app, which can be downloaded for Android or iOS at sharpstream.com. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. For those of you who are watching me for the very first time, my name is Donovan Sharp, and I specialize in decoding and translating female communication, both verbal and nonverbal, for the express purpose of showing men what women are really thinking and what their true intentions are. Now, I do this by breaking down videos, podcasts, and dating shows, and I do all of this in real time and live, which is something nobody else does. In the last 7 years, your boy has written over 200 articles and 9 books. I have live streamed damn near 40,000 hours during that time span, and have put out tens of thousands of hours of free content on just about every platform out there. I have over a dozen video courses designed to help you on your path to dominating life, which include self-improvement, selecting and training the right woman, accurately decoding female communication, and much more. I have been in this community since way back in 2014, and have collaborated with some of the biggest and most respected men in this space. Men like Rollo Tomasi, Alpha Male Strategies, Kevin Samuels, Alan Roger Curry, Roosh V, Myron Gaines, Illimitable Man, Better Bachelor, Everett Overton, Coach Greg Adams, Aaron Clary, and many, many more. My goal is to help men just like you become the very best versions of yourselves by teaching you the ins and outs of manhood, masculinity, self-improvement, and dealing with women from a position of strength and knowledge. Strength and knowledge. I guess you guys are getting Hancock, Donovan, today. You guys remember the movie Hancock? Will Smith? Hancock? I guess that's kind of what I look like today. I think that remote control just dropped into Walter's litter box. That's not a good thing. We'll deal with it later. Shout out to my snipers over on the Sharp Stream side. We have, the pattern's full over there. Dre Raven, Hellfong, JB84, Mr. E1976, Apollo 137, Guy, or Gay Guy, J Blaze 11, Fritz, Damian Hanma, Slapduck Kyle 2020, and Point Blank Wolf. Haven't seen you in here in a while. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Of course, the lovely and talented Devin is always in the chat. Over on the over on the YouTube side, my sharpshooters, Joshua May, Street Fighter 88, Dr. B 84, double dipping. DJ Berserk said, I was afraid I would miss this. Fear not, my friend. You are just in the nick of time. Stephen Ortiz is in the house. Juan in Chicago. Jordan Hare, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Jordan Hare, to welcome him to the TSR family. Jordan Hare, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. Let's go ahead and everybody put our name and put our age and location in the chat in case one of us happens to be close to you guys. I have no idea how I ended up with this getup. To be quite honest with you, I was looking for something to cover my head because I still haven't, my hairline is still not crispy. I still need to, my hairline needs clippers. I saw a pair of my Oakley sunglasses on the floor, and so I didn't know where to put them. I didn't want to be late, so here we are. Hang on, because now I have to move this. Oh, I see what's up. I see what's happening. Okay, there we are. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so that remote control did not drop into Walter's litter box. Walter is actually in the studio as of right now, but we'll see what happens. Fantastic show in store for you guys today. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first video, we're going to break down a couple of videos. The first video I'm going to break down is it's actually a fresh and fit clip, and this is one of those deals where a woman comes to the, I don't want to say shocking, but the harsh reality and realization that high value men can do things that quote unquote high value women cannot. It is a sobering reminder, so let me make sure the sound is on point. Hang on a second, guys. Make sure I don't blow anybody's ears out.
Is an exception to the rule. Maybe you could find this. Maybe you could find that. It's possible.
Because
it's possible.
I like to look.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
That's the difference between men and women. We have to operate.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So it looks like the sound is good there, and away we go.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up something in terms of like the club, just like it's kind of in a relation. So
yeah, so what this girl is going to talk about is going to the club while in a relationship. She wants to know why guys have a problem with her going to the club while she is in a relationship. You guys know how I feel about this.
So in my last relationship, because I like the club. I like to just be around people. I don't like to be alone for too long. And
okay, so why not hang out with your man? Where's your man's at?
so I would go to the clubs a lot. He did not like the clubs. He just didn't like being around people. So I was like,
He didn't like the club a lot. He just didn't like being around people. Maybe he outgrew the club, right? Like, just because somebody doesn't like going to the club anymore doesn't mean they don't like being around people. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But my guess is that her boyfriend didn't like the club because maybe, well, he was in a relationship, right? We always tell guys, keep your options open. That's kind of how it goes.
cool, I'll go by myself. And I would wear like,
I'd go by myself. 2 seconds, guys, because this is really starting to tick me off. I don't know why this thing will not. Oh, never mind. Suppose I should have taken care of this before I went live, but you can't always get what you want. But when you try sometimes, you get what you need. Okay. All right, last interruption, guys. I swear. Here we go.
tops and skirts or whatever, and then after
Hang on a second. Let me rewind that a little bit, just so we understand where we're coming from here.
too long. And so I would go to the clubs a lot. He did not like the clubs. He just didn't like being around people. So I was like, cool, I'll go by myself. And I would wear like crop tops and skirts or whatever. And then after a while, he's like, I don't like that you're wearing that. And
Oh, crop tops and skirts to go to the club. So you like to go to the club because you like to be around people. Okay, all right. Well, we all know that's a bullshit answer, but whatever. But then she's wearing crop tops and skirts to a club, and after a while, he decided he didn't like that. No, after a while, he finally got the guts to say something. You are getting dressed, all kinds of makeup to go to a place where it's understood that people are there to hook up. And you wonder why your boyfriend has a problem with it?
like, okay, cool. That's fine. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it.
Okay, so he told her, hey, look, I don't want you wearing dresses and skirts. And she thinks she's being the good girlfriend by saying, okay, cool. Okay, no problem.
Sounds like a normal guy.
And so
Uh-oh, let's rewind that. Listen to what Myron says. I love how Myron does
like
this.
crop tops and skirts or whatever. And then after a while, he's like, I don't like that you're wearing that. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it.
Sounds like a normal guy.
And so
Yep.
I wore a like extra large t-shirt, me being 5'2" and petite, super baggy on me, boyfriend jeans, and I like didn't put on makeup, and guys still try to hit on me. And I told him,
Oh, boy.
and he was just like, well, it's because, you know, you're dressed like that. And I was like, well, I'm literally in baggy clothes. I'm not showing off my body.
That doesn't matter, sweet cheeks. That doesn't matter. Bars and clubs are places people go to hook up. Girls, it's so funny, man. Girls are always saying, oh, I want to go to the club because I just want to be around people. Well, why not go to the library if you want to be around people? If you want to be around people, why not go to Ruby Tuesdays or TGI Fridays or something like that? Oh, I know. Because you don't get as much male attention at Ruby Tuesdays, TGI Fridays, or the library. You want to go where there's people? Go to Starbucks. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. You don't get as much male attention at Starbucks. And we all know she's capping about no makeup. That's bullshit.
Stop the cap.
No girl goes to the club wearing no makeup. That is absolutely, that's bullshit. Stephen Ortiz, $10, says, what the fuck is up with those eyelashes? I thought Halloween was over. This might have actually been done on Halloween. Mr. E on the Sharpstream side says, looks like a fucked up Bratz doll. Yes, I would concur with that. This woman is trying to be naive. She's trying to play naive, like, you know, guys still hit on me and blah, 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 blah. Gee, I wonder why. It's because you're at the club, chick. And that's why you go to the club. Girls always say, I just want to go to the club and shake my booty. I'm not there for guys. You are always there for guys. We're not stupid.
And shirt comes up to my neck. I don't really have makeup.
Yes, Hellfong on the Sharpstream side says she just wants the validation and attention from the attention she gets. Just basic 304. That's it.
I'm just going to listen to music and dance.
Then why don't you listen to music? Why don't you listen to music and dance at home? Oh, that's right. Because there aren't guys. There aren't thirsty guys there trying to hit on you. This is why she goes to the club, guys. Never let a woman convince you that she goes out for girls' nights out, the club, the bar, Vegas trips, just to go out and dance and to be around people. That is 1,000% bullshit.
Stop the cap.
That is all cap. They are going to get validation and or dick. Most of the time, it's probably both.
Around people. And so what would be your opinion on that situation with...
Were you married to him at the time?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't? But you guys were in a serious relationship?
Yeah.
If you truly respect and love him, you wouldn't go out.
Yeah, but why not though?
Because the thing is that for women... All right.
See, listen to this. See, listen to these girls. Listen to these girls. Let me rewind that. Listen to this. This is like foreign to them.
You wouldn't go out.
Yeah, but why not though?
Because the thing is that for women... All right.
Then you go around the table. Let me get your age, where you're from, and your relationship status. Single, 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 single. But then when Myron actually suggests that, listen, bitch, don't go out to the club. Don't go out without your man. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Do you guys see the disconnect here? Women are always saying, why are guys this? Why are relationships so hard? Blah, 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 blah. It's because women are raised to think that habits, traits, and characteristics that continuously put their relationship at risk are healthy behaviors. That's why. It's not hard.
Is this cave age?
No, it's...
now listen to the fat chick. Let's just call this what these... What is this, the cave age? Nah, sweetheart. She even got that one wrong. What is this, the Stone Age? Okay, so our smoke detectors are going off, which means that Devin is down there burning something. Let's continue.
It's simple.
Do you see how she tries to shame? Do you see how women automatically try to shame guys for having standards and boundaries? Well, what is this, the Stone Age? That again, that's that sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. You don't think women should go to places where there are thirsty men trying to fuck them? Oh my God, what is this, the Stone Age? No, this isn't the Stone Age. This is the way it's been since the Stone Age. This is why relationships are this is why relationships are in the toilet. Because women laugh at the notion of not being able to willfully put their relationships at risk. Think about what they're saying here. They want to reserve the right. They want to reserve the right to put their relationship at risk. That's it. That's it.
No, I legitimately want to know
I mean,
why.
I mean, here's the
She
thing.
invited him.
It's
Oh, he invited her. Oh,
simple. Like, okay, are men and women the same? I'll make this try to come to a logical conclusion. Are men and women the same?
No, they're not.
Okay, is it far easier for women to have sex?
Yes.
So wouldn't it make sense that it's far easier for women to cheat?
Yes,
it's easier
but we
for
have
you-
different reasons to.
But the reasons don't matter. It's easier for women to cheat than it is for men to cheat. Stay on topic.
Yeah, but it does not change the fact that you still are cheating. I mean, the
So-
point.
so
I mean,
you're saying-
we could talk about the origin and everything else, but like it is far. The threshold for cheating for a woman is far less than a man because here's the thing: women like to use male standards when it.
Yeah, it's funny. You can tell which ones are listening and which ones are just disagreeing. The black girl on the left, she looks like she's hearing this kind of stuff for the first time. The one in the middle, the one who looks like a Bratz doll, she looks like she's really listening. The one on the right, I don't know if she even knows what the conversation's about.
Fits them, but they also like to use.
Now, you see these two girls? The white girl on Myron's left, the one in the middle with the shirt, with the tight shirt with her tits poking out that says naughty girl. She thinks this is preposterous. Well, of course she does. Of course she does.
Female standards don't benefit them. In other words, you want to say, well, I'm not cheating because I didn't fuck anybody else. No. That's the male standard because for us, it's hard to get sex.
That's right.
Okay,
For
I see
you,
what you're
however,
saying.
it's easy. So you can't use a male metric of cheating when it's far easier for you to get sex.
Yeah, the
No,
ratio
yeah,
is
I get that because, like, I mean,
Yeah.
because there's such things as like micro cheating, and so that's why I wanted to ask
Micro cheating? What the hell is that? That's the first time I've ever heard that before.
your opinion because, like, so are you saying that if you're in a relationship and you're going out like that by yourself or with your friends, that it's considered cheating because
Nobody said it's considered cheating. Going out with your friends, going to the bars or clubs, going to, girls' nights out, girls' trips. No, nobody's saying that is cheating. That act is not cheating. However, if an activity is conducive to infidelity by 5 degrees, if an activity is conducive to infidelity by 5 degrees, you as a man, listen, women do not have to do anything you tell them to do. They are free to make their decisions, but you as a man need to let her know that I don't date women who engage in behaviors that are conducive to and or lead to cheating. That's it.
technically making yourself more accessible.
Yes,
There you go.
because since women don't.
You see, she gets it. You see how she gets it? Listen to this again.
Because
See, again, you can tell this was an honest question by her.
friends, that it's considered cheating because you're technically making yourself more accessible.
Yes, because since women don't.
Now, I don't agree that that's cheating, but I understand where she's coming from, and I guess Myron's answering another question.
Approach men, you guys don't
Look at naughty girl shaking her head.
approach men. You guys approach by proxy. And what I mean by that is dressing up sexy, putting yourself in situations where men can approach you, men can talk to you, whatever. And men are never going to tell y'all this. You don't have to. I see you making faces. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. Like, if you're a woman in a relationship with a man and you
Look at this, dude. Look at this bitch. Look at this chick. She's just sitting here. She's sitting here trying to think of an argument that could defeat Myron's. Kind of like a Kevin Ray Wilder. Kevin Ray Wilder just basically, all he wanted to do was argue. I should never have let him on my platform. The guy is a loser. He's still at 8,200 subscribers. He'll never amount to anything. That's just all there is to it. He's a loser. His friend Grand Cam is a loser. They're both liars. They're both liars. They're both losers. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. This white pill thing is never going to take off. They have the same mentality as this girl. They're not listening to listen. They're just listening to respond and disagree. That's it.
seriously love, admire, and respect.
You see the cockiness on her face? She's like, oh, you are so lost. Yeah, well, guess what? In 10 to 15 years, this woman is going to be calling the Kevin Samuel show asking, why am I single? Where did all the good men go? The good men are with the women who don't go to bars or fucking clubs, slut.
Him, you would not go out. You wouldn't even want him.
What if
So
you're
you're
going out
saying
with
that's
him,
not
though?
true.
If you go out with him, that's
What
fine.
if that's something that you enjoy as a person? So
Well, sweetheart, if that's something that you enjoy as a person, baby girl, then now you have a choice to make. And again, listen, I was on this very set and I had 2 women quizzing me. Well, wait a minute. Your girl can't go to the club. My girl can do whatever she wants. My girl can go to the club. She can go to girls' nights out. She can go to girls' trips. She's just not going to be my girlfriend. Oh my God, you're controlling. I'm not controlling. I'm giving her a choice. You can either go to bars or clubs and or put our relationship at risk, or you can be in a relationship with me, but I will not allow you to do both. So now Devin has a choice to make. She has a choice to make. Listen, maybe Devin did like going to clubs, but as of right now, she happens to like being in a relationship with me more than she likes going to clubs. If there ever comes a time where she thinks, you know what, I want to go to the club more than I want to be in a relationship with Donovan, hey, we'll shake hands, we'll say our goodbyes, and she can go off to the club and live that single life. But she's not going to live it with me. This is how you do this, gentlemen.
Supposed to stop being who I am to appease your ego?
Whoa, see that? I gotta stop being who I am to appease your ego. No. Nobody. Do you see how the shaming language? You see the shaming language? So Myron is saying, if you respect your man, you would not go to a place. You would not go to a place where there's alcohol, thirsty men, and activities that could and will lead to cheating. So that's stopping who she is? No, that's not. That is stopping an activity that could and has led to cheating because you want the relationship more than you want that male attention. That has nothing to do with stopping being who you are. And if who you are means you have to go to the club, then baby girl, do you. We'll just keep this relationship as strictly sexual, and you can do whatever it is you want to do. Just don't come crying to me, a year and a half later, why haven't you committed to me? I told you I don't date women who go to bars or clubs, sweetheart. You made your choice. Now, if you'll excuse me, my girlfriend's coming over.
It's very strange.
Go out
and I
where?
don't feel
Oh, look at that. Now it's the male ego.
like that's
do
right,
you mean by
because
go
I wouldn't do
out?
that too. If my man enjoyed going out and I wanted to stay home,
That's one thing.
I
if
would
you,
stay home and let him go out.
You and him.
That's different. That's different. And you want to know why it's different? Number one, because men and women are different. And number two, there are more of this bitch than there are of me. You can sit there and say, well, Donovan, if you go out, we're not going to be in a relationship anymore. Cool. Pack your shit. Get the fuck out. I'm going out with my homeboys. I wish you the best of luck. You're going to have a lot harder time finding another me than I will have finding another you. And I could probably find another you at the club. Do you see how girls constantly try to shame and insult men into willfully giving them permission to put their relationship at risk on purpose? Do you guys see this?
Aren't the same though. Whatsoever.
Okay, so what makes us different? Because I have a vagina?
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of
So I
fact.
can't have
means
fun.
a man's a lot.
I sit in the house
Do you see this? I can't have fun. Didn't say you can't have fun.
with his big 2X t-shirt on. Don't post
So you
anything.
enjoy-
Don't
so-
post nothing.
No.
No. See, now she's getting into it. So now I got to stay at home, don't have no fun. I got to stop being who I am. Don't post nothing. Yeah, that's exactly right, sweetheart.
Listen.
So what can I do? That's a...
All right, so
First of all,
This is funny. So she says, so what can I do? That she doesn't really want the answer, guys. She doesn't want the answer. That's a rhetorical question. All this woman is doing, who, by the way, happens to be overweight. I don't know who's banging this broad with that attitude and those fucking fingernails. But all she's doing now, like I said earlier, she's just listening to respond. So what can I do? She doesn't really want the answer. The statement that she is making a statement by asking a question. What can I do? Translation. Well, you're just not going to let me do anything. That's not what he said.
You get home,
First,
raise kids.
it's like his dick when you get... Okay.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
Making sure.
girls, please listen and stop shaming because it's two different things. Are you listening or are you shaming?
There you go.
yeah, it's Chris.
Once again, okay, Mari,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
asking.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just trying to. Number one, I'll speak with her. So, like, can you please stop cutting
Oh,
me
my
off
bad.
when I'm
I
speaking to her?
apologize.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you were saying, I'm just being like what I'm saying is that if you're in a relationship with a guy, like, you shouldn't be going out to clubs and putting yourself in social situations where cheating can happen.
And if you do, cool. Listen, man, a lot of people like to say, Donovan has Devin under lock and key. Devin is free to come and go as she pleases. Devin can do whatever she wants. She's a grown-ass woman. I can't hold her against her will. I don't have a gun to her head. I don't have her locked in some cage. She acts upon her own free will and volition. If she decides she wants to do certain activities, hey, I ain't mad at you. Do you? Just understand that there are costs to your decisions. See, this is why guys get cheated on all the time. This is why guys get the shit into the stick from women. Is because they accept women who have habits, traits, and characteristics that lead to cheating. Being on social media, going to bars or clubs, going to girls' trips, weekend Vegas trips, bachelorette parties, weekend building trips with Kevin and Sales, going with your friends to Dave the unemployed garage band guitar player who may or may not live in a storage unit, going to his garage band practice. Oh, I trust my girl to do... And then, of course, people ask me all the time, Donovan, do you trust Devin? I trust Devin to be a woman. So would you trust her to go to a bar or club? Fuck no. Hell no. Hell to the no. You got to understand, gentlemen, just because a woman commits to you and loves you does not mean she automatically stops being attracted to other men. It doesn't work that way. When Devin and I are out and about, I'm sure she sees plenty of guys she'd love to be up under. When we're out, I see plenty of girls I'd like to be on top of. That's just how it is. Listen, that's just keeping it all the way real. But women, when left to their own devices, are self-destructive. And it would be stupid of me to accept the kind of behavior that would allow my woman to willfully put our relationship at risk. A lot of guys say, oh my God, my girlfriend cheated on me. Oh, dude, that's totally her fault. Well, wait a minute. What were the circumstances? Well, she met this guy at the club. Fam, that's your fault. Well, how's that my fault? Dude, you committed to a woman who goes to the club. You guys see how that works? Listen, you guys have to understand. Listen, think Devin wouldn't take some sausage on the side if she knew I wouldn't find out. Of course she would. She's a woman. That's just how it works.
Yeah, I totally get what
Most
you're
guys
saying
are just
about.
not going to tell you that, though, because they don't want to get...
Looks like the Bratz doll is actually, looks like she's actually receptive to this.
with what these girls are doing right now,
What
which
if-
is like, oh...
What if it's your job? Like, what if you
I
have
don't,
to make
what is that supposed
appearances and you got to go on?
what is that supposed to mean? Huh?
Question.
Okay, right after. Her, and then you got her something that...
So basically, she's like, well, what if you're a stripper? What if you're a dancer at a nightclub? Then I'm not committing to you, boo. And that's how that works. I'm not going to commit to you. Well, what if it's your job to go to clubs and bars? Then we'll have a good time, but there ain't going to be no commitment. There's going to be plenty of D, but there ain't going to be no C.
Got you. Go ahead.
I mean, no, you answered like what I was trying to get at already.
It probably bothered him from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It took him a while to muster up the courage to tell you, like, yo, stop doing that shit. And then he told you, and then you changed the way you dress, but it didn't change anything because men know deep down, dudes are going to come up to you and talk to you no matter what you wear.
That's right.
That's why they don't want you out.
Yeah.
You're at the club. And if you're a woman at the club, you are, like, again, you're advertising yourself. You're not there just to you're not there just to be around people. You're there for the attention. And if you value male attention more than you value your relationship, that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't. It does not make you a bad person if you are at a point in your life where you value male attention from men other than the one that you're committed to more than the man that you're committed to. Just understand that at some point you are going to betray his quote-unquote trust. Don't be in a relationship. If you want to put yourself in situations where you can fuck other guys, then don't be in a relationship. But no, women want the security of a relationship with the option to keep their options open.
And am I supposed to like hide all the time? Because
Nobody said you had to hide all the time, sweetheart. All Myron is saying is don't put your relationship at risk. You ain't got to hide. Just don't go to bars or clubs, boo. That's all he's saying.
like, because when me and him were together, guys would hit on me even though we're together, like right next to each other, and I'm just like,
That happens.
I can't hide all day. I can't like DoorDash groceries.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
No, nobody said that.
And you can also mitigate risk, too.
There it is. There you go. You can also mitigate risk too. Myron is handling this masterfully. So what do I have to hide? I have to DoorDash groceries, blah, 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 blah. Myron says no, but you can also mitigate risk. Mitigating risk means avoiding situations that could put your relationship at risk.
No, yeah,
Oh, now see. Oh, yeah. You see that? The Bratz doll. It's interesting because she's responding quite logically. Like it's making sense to her logically. That's quite amazing, actually. Ice Dragon Kid on the YouTube site says, always with the extremes. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, when me and him go out, usually, like, I'm not dressed up unless, like, he wants.
Oh, so when you and your guy go out together, you're not dressed up. But when you want to go to the club just to be around people, you're wearing crop tops and skirts and heels. Is that what that is? See, so right now, and listen, man, this girl is keeping it real. I will give her credit for being honest. But what you guys are seeing is a woman that is telling you through her actions that she doesn't value her boyfriend's attention. She'll only dress up if he asks her to. Like,
because like
see?
he'll.
Right. She'll only dress up if he asks her to. But when she goes to the club, she doesn't need to be asked to dress up. Matter of fact, she needs to be asked to dress down. So your man's got to ask you to dress up when you're with him, but then when you're going to the club, he's got to ask you to dress down? That doesn't sound like a relationship to me, y'all. Chris Johnson, $5, says, we all know it starts with going out with the girls and emotional cheating way before she actually does the deed. So be proactive.
Be like, oh yeah, like wear that dress.
If you're with him, you're with him and you go out, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you should be with him.
I agree. I agree.
Like the thing is that
what, the black girl agrees? Say what?
I'm just gonna fucking say it. I don't care. Listen.
Uh-oh.
The thing is this: women don't like being. Y'all want to have a boyfriend, right? Or y'all want to be. Y'all want to get married, but you don't want to be wives. You don't want to do what's required to keep a man. You want to be able to still be strong and independent and go out, show your body off, get attention from random dudes, keep your Instagram up. You want to be able to exercise your privileges as a woman, right? Like a single woman, but you want to be able to come home to a man. And what I'm saying, it's okay. Be single if you want to do that. But no self-respecting man should accept that, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Because men have to bring so much more to a relationship than a woman does. And you guys can get mad at me if you want. But we can go ahead and put the calculator up, and I guarantee all you guys are going to have...
They don't want that calculator.
Very high standards with men. So since men have to bring so much to the relationship and so much standards, whether how much money they make...
Hellfung on the Serp Stream side says they always go to the extreme argument, trying to make micro arguments a macro argument. It's sad. Dude, you took the words right out of my mouth. I've said this in the past. I don't think I've ever said it on the air. But you cannot refute a macro argument with a micro argument. In other words, you can't point out an exception to the rule as a defense to the rule. Doesn't work that way. Jay Blaze 11 says, an agreeable black woman. Yeah, talk about a unicorn. That bitch said, I agree. What?
Status, etc. I tell guys, you don't request, you demand women operate a certain way if they want a relationship with you. If they want to be single, they can. That's fine. Be single, go to the club, do what you want. But if they're in a relationship with you, you need to have certain rules and boundaries.
See, naughty girl in the middle? See, naughty girl in the middle? See? And then you see the black woman on the right-hand side? She's not even listening. She's ready to say something. She is literally exactly what Myron is saying. They want all the security of a relationship while having the back door to slip out anytime they want. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. The way I run my relationships is I make the woman have to be a fucking woman. I make the woman have to be a woman. And the way I'll say it is this. If a woman wants to cheat, she'll cheat. She will, listen, man, listen. If a woman really wants to cheat, she will find a way to cheat on you. There is no doubt. If a woman wants something bad enough, she will achieve it. There is no doubt, right? I think that's obvious. Well, if someone wants to break into your house bad enough, they could do it. It doesn't matter how advanced your home security system is. If somebody really wants to break into your house, they could do it. Now, it would take a concerted effort if you have a really good security system, but if they wanted to do it bad enough, they would figure it out. So as a homeowner, if you know that if there's somebody out there who could break into your house if they really wanted to, does that mean you have to leave your doors unlocked? Right? Well, hell, if somebody can just break in whenever they want, or if somebody has the tools to break into my place, no matter what kind of security system, I may as well just unlock my doors. No. You don't unlock your doors. You make it as difficult as humanly possible for someone to break into your house. This is why you purchased the security system in the first place. Well, the same thing goes for cheating women. If a woman wants to cheat, she gonna cheat. If a woman really wants to cheat and get away with it, she can do it. That doesn't mean you have to make it easy, gentlemen. That doesn't mean you have to make it easy for her to cheat. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. By committing to her when she goes to bars or clubs, you're making it easy. If she goes to girls' nights out and you don't dump her, you're making it easy. If she is still on social media and you don't dump her, you're making it very easy for her to cheat. If she travels without you, you're making it very easy for her to cheat. There's no need to leave your doors unlocked, gentlemen, any more than it makes any sense to allow your girl to engage in activities that lead to cheating. It makes absolutely zero sense.
She's got to adhere to, and if she doesn't, she can be single.
There you go.
I'm not saying you have to do this.
No,
I'm just saying that if a woman's in a relationship with a guy, she's got to respect him, and respecting him comes with not putting yourself in compromising situations to the relationship.
Yeah, but then that respect has to go both ways. Like,
Here we go.
what you were saying with like your Instagram post.
Here
like,
we
like
go.
For me, that's what my ex did a lot. And I told him, I was like, look, I know like you're never gonna meet them, you know, whatever. You're just looking at them, and there's nothing wrong with thinking other people are attractive, because I know that that's gonna happen, whether or not you say it out loud.
Okay.
But it's the fact that I'm like telling you, like, hey, it kind of makes me not feel good because.
Yeah, but guess what? If it makes you not feel good, you know what that's called? That's called competition anxiety, which goes back to my other one of the. I need to do another 11 sharp principles. When men compete for women, women don't know how to act. When women compete for men, women are very well behaved. Let me repeat that. When men compete for women, women act terribly. When women compete for men, women act great. There are, and even still, even though, and it's funny because I don't think women are aware of this. I do not think that women are aware of the fact that the bottom 90% of women are all after the same 20% of men. They're all after the same guys. They think that these top 15, 20%ers are all around. This is why they act the way they act. Well, if I can't go to bars or clubs, then neither can you. No, it's not the same, baby girl. There are more of you than there are of me. This is why I can get away with more than you, and you will accept it. I actually discussed this in a podcast a while back. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll bring it up here. I actually discussed this in a podcast. So somebody asked me in a super chat about, well, if you tell her don't go to bars or clubs, and what if she says, well, that goes for you too? Well, I answered his question. And at this point, you guys need to take notes because this is next level game that I'm about to give you right here. Take a look and watch. Then your value, my friend, is not high enough. And I'll tell you why. Hang on. If your value is high enough, meaning to telling her to give you to give up social media in response to telling her to give up social media, then your value, my friend, is not high enough. And I'll tell you why. If your value is high enough, meaning that your value is high enough for her to want a relationship with you, then she won't ask you to give it up back, right? So, but here's the thing. The reason why, and you don't tell your woman to give up social media, our drizzle, okay? That's your first mistake. You don't tell a woman to do anything. I didn't tell Devin, give up all social media. No, I said, look, if you want, I don't date women who are on social media. And she said, so you're telling me to give up social media? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm telling you that if you want to be in a relationship with me, understand that I don't date women who are on social media. So guess what she did? She deleted all of her social media, right? So if you tell your woman, delete social media, you're doing it wrong. You don't tell your woman to give up. Well, Donovan, how do you ever get to the point? How do you ever get to the point where you're having discussions about talking about her giving up social media. And this is the mistake that most men make. Listen up, guys, because this is serious game right here. Never, and I mean never, ever, ever, angle for a long-term relationship first. Do not angle for a relationship first. Ever. Because the minute you ask a woman to be your girlfriend, the minute you tell her you want to take things to the next level, your leverage has gone out the door. And the reason for that is because when you express to her that you want to be in a relationship with her, you are also indirectly telling her that she has done everything she needs to do to secure your commitment. Which means that there's nothing else for her, there's nothing else that she needs to do in her mind, right? And if there's nothing else she needs to do in her mind, why would she give up anything? Why would she give up going to bars or clubs? Why would she give up social media? No. The reason why your woman, and this happens every time. And this is a very good question, R Drizzle, because I've had several guys write and ask me this. Donovan, I asked my woman to give up social media, and she told me to give up social media too. Right? Well, why did that happen? Well, let me ask you, John, did you ask her to be your girlfriend? Well, yes, I did. Well, that's where you messed up. That's where you messed up, John. When you angle for commitment first, you are, and this is real talk, when you angle for commitment first, you are forfeiting your right to make any further requirements of her. Because when you angle for a relationship first, like I said, you are literally telling a woman there's nothing else she needs to do to secure your commitment. This is why women are always trying to get in relationships with men, so they can get fat and stop putting out. This is why women are trying to drag men down the aisle. They know that once they get married, they don't have to do anything. They can get fat, close their legs, sleep with their personal trainer when they decide to get back into shape. So when your woman is telling you, well, if I have to delete social media, you do too, this means that you are angling for commitment first. And if you angle for commitment first, you are forfeiting the right to make any demands of your woman.
Yep.
Now, let's say she says, I want to be in a relationship. And here's how to handle this, R Drizzle. Here's how to handle this. I'm going to put you, this is going to be some next level game for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are watching me for the first time. So you meet a girl, you hook up with her. You're hooking up with her for a few weeks. Right? The sex is good. You enjoy each other's company. You like each other. You guys spend time together. You guys go out to eat. You do movies, blah, 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 blah. Everything is going great. Then, inevitably, you guys are laying in bed, and she says to you, so where is this thing headed anyway? This has happened to me many, many times. Half the time, in my early Vegas days, I would fail this comfort test miserably. My later Vegas days, passed them every time. But invariably, inevitably, a woman who likes you enough is going to say, hey, where is this headed? In other words, I want to be your girlfriend. Where is this going anyway? What would you call us? What are we doing? That is womanese for I want to be your girlfriend. Now, a woman will never just tell you, hey, will you be my boyfriend? You want to know why? Because they risk rejection. And women, as Myron Gaines says, they don't take L's. They're not used to taking L's. They don't handle rejection well at all. They just don't. So instead of just telling you flat out, hey, I want to be your girl, they say, so where is this thing headed anyway? One girl pulled this on me. We're laying in bed. Dude, I think we had sex for like 45 minutes. We were in a sweaty heat. This is the greatest thing ever. So this is when I smoke. So after we smoke a cigarette and catch our breath, this is Saturday. She says to me, so, should I tell my mother I'm not going to visit her tomorrow because I'm with my boyfriend? And I paused for a second. And right when she was about to speak up, I said, yeah. She says, no, that's okay. Oh, wait, what? I paused for a little bit. I really liked Jennifer, but I knew that I couldn't be her boyfriend. But I was weak because I really, really liked her. And I said, yeah, you can tell her, you know. And she was so happy after that. And the next 2 weeks were magical. And then everything went downhill. Right? But let me rewind. So you're laying in bed, and your girlfriend asks you, so where is this thing headed anyway? Right? You tell her, well, it sounds like you're asking me if we want to be in a relationship. Yeah, okay. What you do is you tell her you do not want to be in a relationship with me. Well, why not? I really like you. Trust me, you don't. And tell her, look, I'm not trying to be funny. You don't want to be in a relationship with me. Why don't? But listen, we have fun. We have great sex. I mean, I like you. You like me, right? Yeah, I like you a lot. So why do you think I don't want to be in a relationship with you? Well, it's really, really difficult to be with a guy like me. Now she's intrigued. Why is it difficult to be in a relationship with a guy like you? Listen, drop it. I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? She'll drop it because she doesn't want to scare you away. Guess what? She's going to try again. She's going to try that second time. Look, I know we mentioned, Donovan, that you didn't want to talk about this anymore, but I really want to know where this is headed. I want to know what to tell my friends. Like, that's the excuse they're going to give you, right? I really want to know what to tell my friends. My mom's asking me questions. My aunt, my friends are asking me questions. Like, why are you with this tall, good-looking black guy who drives this really awesome car and lives in this Vegas high-rise? I know that's oddly specific, but I promise I'm not talking about myself.
Stop the cap.
People are asking questions like, when are we going to make this? Listen, I told you before, you don't want to be in a relationship with me. Well, I mean, have you ever been in a relationship? Well, sure, I've been in plenty of relationships. Why do you think I don't want to be in a relationship with you? Listen, it's very, very difficult to be my girlfriend. I'm just telling you, it's tough. Why is it so tough? Listen, drop it. Just drop it. She'll drop it again. She's going to bring it up a third time, but this time she's not going to let it go, guys. This time she's not going to let it go. She's going to push. She's going to prod because now she really wants to be your girlfriend. You want to know why? Because you've shut her down twice. You've told her you don't want to be with a guy like me. That makes her what? Want to be with a guy like you. Now she wants to know why is it? What is it about this guy that makes him think I don't want to be with him? Now she's intrigued. Now she wants to be your girlfriend for no other reason but that she's just got to find out why it's just tough to be with a guy like you. She's going to bring it up a third time, but she's not going to be so roundabout-y this time. She's going to be more direct. She's like, all right, Donovan. And this is not going to happen during, before, or after. No, this is going to be like, all right, Donovan. All right, Donovan. You keep putting me off. You keep telling me that I don't want to be with a guy like you and this and that and the other. Listen, I want to be your girl. I do. And listen, I like you. You like me. But if we don't make this thing official, we can't continue to do what we're doing. Now, you can go one of two ways, right? You can either say, all right, well, listen, it's been fun. Toodaloo. I mean, listen, I'm not going to say that this isn't disappointing, but I'm not looking for a relationship. And if that's the deal breaker for you, then good luck. And oh, by the way, when I've taken that route, I have never, ever lost a girl because of that. A girl has never said to me, Donovan, we need to make this thing official or I'm gone. I said goodbye, and they actually left. No, they always stuck around. Yep. 12 times out of 10, they stick around. This is real talk, guys. This is real talk. When a girl gives you an ultimatum, we need to make this official or I'm not having sex with you anymore. Okay, see you later. They never leave. Ever. Nope. I'm not exaggerating. That's the truth. But you could also take another approach. Listen, Donovan, if we don't make this thing official, then I can't do this anymore. We're done. Okay, Chris. All right, Chrissy. Okay. You really want to know what it's like to be in a relationship with me? Yes, I really want to know. Are you sure you want to know? Yes, I want to know. What is it like to be in a relationship with a guy like you? Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. What is it? Are you sure you're ready? Donovan, quit fucking joking around. What are we doing here? Unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. What'd you say? You heard me. That right there, gentlemen, sets the tone. That right there speaks volumes. That sets the tone. That lets her know, in no uncertain terms, that if you are going to commit to her, there needs to be full transparency. Unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. In other words, if you're seeing other guys on the side, if you're DMing with people, I'm going to know about it right now. Now, in her mind, now she's got a choice to make. Do I get up out of here because I know he's going to find out about the other guys I'm seeing on the side? Or do I stick around and get rid of all the other guys I'm seeing so that next time he asks me, I'll be ready? Right? That's what's going through her mind. She knows at that point, in order to be in a relationship with you, one of the base requirements is full transparency. If I ask for your phone, boo, you're going to have to give it to me. And and you don't even have to tell her, in order to be in a relationship with a man like me, you must hand over your phone every time I ask for it. You don't have to tell her that. You demonstrated it. So when you tell her, unlock your phone and hand it to me right now, she's probably not going to do it. I had one girl do that successfully. Dated her, I think, for 6 months. Every other girl that did that, every other girl I said, unlock your phone and hand it to me right now, they're just like, oh God, no, I can't do that. Okay, well, and I didn't take it personally. I was seeing other girls, she was seeing other guys. It is what it is. I didn't say, okay, all right, cool, no problem. You still want to have that conversation? No, we're good. Let's go ahead and head on out to the restaurant and have fun, right? Then she's going to be ready for you next time. Then she's going to be, listen, I really want to be your girlfriend. Listen, here's my phone. You know what your response is? Okay, that's a start. Oh my God, that's a start. Listen, I told you 3 times. You don't want to be where listen, it's hard to be in a relationship with a guy like me. What else do I have to do to be in a relationship with you? You don't have to do anything. But I will tell you this, and this is when you lay it out. I do not date girls who go to bars or clubs. I do not date girls who hang out with their ex. I do not date girls who travel alone. And I do not date girls who are on social media.
You win. Perfect.
Now you tell me something, R Drizzle. After that entire sequence, you lay that out to her. Do you think for 1 second, after trying to pressure you into a relationship, now 4 times, when you lay that out for her, do you think she's thinking about telling you to delete your social media because you just told her that you don't date girls who are on social media? Nope. Yeah, I didn't think so. Girls don't try time after time after time to lock down low-value guys. They're just happy to be there. So the answer to your question, what if your lady asks you to give up social media, in response to you telling her to give up social media, you don't tell her to give up social media. You put her through her paces and you show her that you don't date women who are on social media. And that, my friend, is how it's done. That right there, guys. That's the next level game. That's next level game, man. I've done this with countless girls. And the reason why it works is because it's direct, it sets the tone, and you don't have to directly tell them what they can or can't do. You can't control your woman, guys. Women don't want controlling men. No, they want men who are in control. You can't control your woman, but you can control what you do based on what she does. Way too many men do not make their women pay the price for misbehaving. They just don't. They allow women to go to bars and clubs. They allow women to remain friends with their ex. Then when they shame them, like these bitches up here, they fold like a bad hand at poker because they don't want to look like they're insecure.
Those girls are really like thick and curvy, and I'm Asian. I'm petite. I don't got a fat ass, big titties, or anything.
That's a conversation that you guys have to have.
We did have our conversation about it. And I told him, I was like, that doesn't make me feel comfortable. It's just because that makes me feel like you're not actually attracted to me. And so, but then it's okay if it's like the other way around, though.
See, that's just it. That makes me feel like you're not attracted to me. So then what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do girls do? What do girls do when they feel like, merch, their boyfriends or significant others are not attracted to them? What do they do? Well, what ends up happening is what I talked about earlier. Their competition anxiety is engaged. And if a woman really likes you, if a woman is really into you, if a woman really wants to be with you, then she will turn on the... Sorry about this, guys. Then she will turn on the slut antics and make sure that you are attracted to her. I'll tell you a quick story. Way back, years and years ago, I was dating this chick. Her name is Chrissy. You guys know all about her. I didn't date her exclusively. But, you know, we were together all the time. So anyway, we're out shopping Thanksgiving weekend, and this girl walks by with a great ass. I just kind of turned and looked at her ass. And Chrissy says to me, she says, did you just turn around and look at that girl's ass with me standing here? And I was just like, well, yeah. You disrespectful asshole. I can't believe you did this, blah, 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 blah. She's trying to make a scene. I said, okay, I'm taking you home. The whole time in the car, she's screaming, she's crying. I can't do this anymore. You're disrespectful. I put up with so much shit from you. Guys don't normally worship me. You treat me like shit. Fuck it. Fuck you. I'm gone. Didn't say a word to her. Just dropped her off. Now, if I call her and apologize, maybe she comes over. Maybe she doesn't. But one thing that would have happened if I had called and apologized, she would have lost respect. She would have lost respect for me. I wasn't sorry that I looked at that girl's ass. The reason why she had such an adverse reaction is because she wasn't used to competition anxiety. Chrissy was a 10. Easily the hottest girl I ever was in a relationship with. Not even close. She was not used to... This girl was so hot, just like this girl. Guys would come up and hit on her while I was with her. Never bothered me. And dude, most of the time I just joke around and be like, hey, I mean, he looks good. He's taller than me. I was like, and I would sit there and ask him, so what kind of car you drive? And the guy would kind of laugh. He's like, wow, is this dude really helping me hit on his girl? Then of course Chrissy would just blow him off because she liked me. Right? The point is that I couldn't call Chris and say, I'm so sorry, I looked at that other girl's ass. That would have won in the short term. But what a lot of guys need to know is that sometimes you got to lose the battle to win the war. I was risking blue balls and possibly losing her because that was not an isolated incident. I was looking at bitches all the time when I was with her. I did this on purpose. You know what that's called doing? That's called engaging her competition anxiety. If your girl thinks that you only have eyes for her, she's going to have eyes for other people. If she thinks you only have eyes for her, she's not going to be as motivated to stay fit. She's just not. Now, I'm not saying be disrespectful. If I'm with Devin, I look at other girls when I'm with Dev, but I'm not as obvious about it. I'm not like, no. And the reason why I'm a little bit more respectful with Dev is because Devin has earned that. She's put in her time. We've been the total amount of our relationship and dating. So we started dating back in 2016. It's about to be 2022. Holy shit. Almost 6 years. So yeah. Devin's good to me. She elevates my life, etc., etc. So listen, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking at other bitches, but this has bought her a little bit of respect. I'm not going to just sit there and check out another bitch while my main bitch is right here with me. She's earned that respect. Chrissy didn't. Chrissy needed that competition anxiety. So what Miss Bratsdoll here is afraid of is, well, it makes me feel unattractive. You want to know something? Unfortunately, here in 2021, about to be 2022, the only way, one of the surefire, tried and true ways to keep your girl engaged and actually trying to be attractive to you is by you showing her that you are attracted to other women. Ergo, competition anxiety.
That's what I'm saying.
It is because one woman is never going to be able to quench a man's insatiable thirst for sex.
There it is.
That's an uncomfortable truth no man will ever tell you. I'll say that one more time. No one woman will ever be able.
I love how Myron reads the room. He's like, oh, these bitches really didn't like this. Let me repeat that more slowly and deliberately. I love it.
To quench a man's insatiable thirst for sex.
But have you like never met a woman like that? Because a lot of the relationships I've been in,
Men
the
want
man
variety.
has not been able to
Men want
have sex
variety.
with me enough.
No, men want variety.
No, yeah,
Yep.
And
variety for
different-
sure.
That's why I'm
Spice
saying,
it
like,
up.
you could be the most beautiful woman ever, but he's gonna want a blonde.
That's
he's gonna want
right.
to grow up dark hair.
That's
He's gonna
right.
want a Latina. He's gonna want
That's
an Asian
right.
girl. He's gonna want. And the thing is this: the higher status he has, and the more money he has, and whatever, the more he's gonna be able to exercise those options. The less status he has, the less he'll be able to. The more most guys are monogamous out of necessity, but if a guy has the ability to not be monogamous, he's probably gonna exercise those options.
You better believe it. It's funny now. Naughty Girl actually looks turned on by Mr. Gaines. Remember before, Naughty Girl was looking defiant, like, fuck you, nigga. But the way she's looking at him now, I don't know. Hold up. I need to get a screen cap of this. I didn't catch this the first time. I did not catch this the first time. Tell me this chick looks like she is, looks like she's ready to have some Sudanese babies. Tell me she ain't thinking about it. Yeah, Lara Signal 94 on the YouTube side says, yeah, that girl looks turned on. And the reason why she's turned on is because Myron has remained steadfast in the face of all of these shit tests.
Or not.
So should a guy be allowed to not continue to be monogamous if he's like in a relationship? Like, are you saying like, oh, yeah.
Man doesn't have to be monogamous if he doesn't want to. It's the law of supply and demand. Whoever is the most in demand has the most permission. It has the most has the most leeway. That's how it goes, man. If there were more attractive, docile, feminine women than men who were actually worthy of said women, then guess what? Guys would be very stupid to give that up, right? Because the feminine, docile woman is like, dude, I don't have to put up with this shit. I'll go to a high value man who's not going to run around on me. And that, of course, that's never going to happen. But if we're talking about Bizarro World, the law of supply and demand dictates that the more value a man has, the more leeway a woman will give him. I saw this meme on Facebook that says, hey girl, your man's going to cheat, he's going to cheat. She says, do you want to cry? She says, do you want to cry in Watts or do you want to cry in Dubai? That's the realest shit I've ever seen. Do you want to cry in Watts, which is a bad neighborhood out in LA, or do you want to cry in Dubai? Shit, bitches want to cry in Dubai. Fuck it, she knows what's up.
My status, I got money, I'm got great figure, whatever, but I got a girl that I love. But because of my status and like where I'm at in my life, I'm gonna continue to go and fuck all these other girls.
You want to know something mind blowing? A man can love you and have sex with other girls.
A man can love you and have sex with other girls. And now she looks even more turned on. Holy shit. Wow, she's giving him the fuck me face. Look, she's not even flinching.
Facts.
I know that you can't fathom that because women can't do that, but men can.
Yes, we can.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not
painful.
It's not. I guess.
Oh! Look at this.
It's an uncomfortable.
See, old girl on the right says hard and painful truth. She understands. She knows.
Truth. A man can 100% love you and have.
Dude, she looks like she's ready to fucking jump his
sex with other women
bones.
because we look at sex strictly as
So
a
then-
physical act.
But then if that's the case, then why? Because like, okay, yeah, you a guy. So if I'm a guy, I love you so much. My dick is hard though for this other girl. I'm gonna go fuck her real quick.
Yep.
And now you found out you're gonna leave me. Fuck. What am I? I'm gonna cry now. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, this is so funny. So what she's saying is that if a guy goes off and fucks another bitch and his main bitch finds out, the main bitch is just automatically going to leave. Guys, I've been caught cheating. I've been caught cheating more times than I care to admit. Most of the times, the girls didn't go anywhere. And the ones that did were usually right back in my bed within a week. Guys, this is real fucking talk, man. This is real talk. And listen, don't get me wrong. There is nothing more unpleasant than being ambushed by your main chick and you don't know that she has found out that you have fucked another girl. There's nothing more unpleasant than that. It fucking sucks. Because you care. Listen, you're not trying to intentionally hurt her. You care for the girl. Dude, she's fucking swinging on you. She's crying. She's screaming. She's cursing at you in Spanish. This is just how they are. Dude, I've been hit in the face and neck scratched. I don't swing back on these chicks because I understand. She's trying to inflict the same kind of pain on me that she's feeling at that very moment. I've never lost my temper I've never lost my temper and actually swung on a woman who swung on me. It's just not going to happen. She's not going to do any damage. Now, okay, so I got a little big fucking deal. But I understood why she was upset. I never apologized. Not once. And I would say maybe 75, maybe 80% of the time, they stayed the night. And even the ones who actually had the guts to actually leave ended up coming back within the next 48 to 72 hours. Guys, the reason why they do this is because women inherently know that there are a lot more of them than there are of Donovan. And yes, I drove an Audi A5. I drove a 2012 Audi A5 when I lived in Vegas. And that was a bad fucking car. Classic 5-speed stick shift. That was a bad fucking car. That was the penny dropper. Yeah, there were guys who had Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Those were rented. I owned mine, paid mine cash, flat out. Had it soundproofed and everything. It was a dick with 4 wheels. That's pretty much what it was. Girls knew that dudes like me just were not around all the time. So guess what? They had to take their lumps. They had to take their losses. Listen, do I want to stick it out with this guy, or do I want to go and try and find another guy that's not going to do to me what he did to me? Most of the time, they ended up staying. So this girl can say, oh my God, she's met me, she's going to leave me. That doesn't always happen, sweetie. In fact, most of the time, the girls stick around. I know this from personal experience.
Like, it's not the fact of you being able to still love a woman and have sex with other women.
Has a man ever broken up with you?
Yes.
Once? Mm-hmm. How many times have you broken up with guys?
Okay, well, actually, a couple times. Obviously,
they broke up with you? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll say this: that's a rare situation. Most women break up with guys.
All right, so here's my question.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Very good. So that's the first video. Shout out to Jashawn Harris. Welcome to Chat Privileges. He said, holy shit, I had to become a member just for that alone. Listen, I told y'all that was next level type shit. I told y'all this, dude, that was next level type shit, man. Dude, these bitches, I'm telling you, man, these bitches are not used to dudes doing this to them. They're just not. They're not, dude. Dude, I was up to my eyeballs in Punani in the 702, to be sure. Jordan Hare, $5, says, sluttiness, bullshit, Instagram, Tinder, OnlyFans, and lying. With these powers combined, I become Captain Planet. Go Planet. I liked Wheeler and Kwame. Then let our powers combine. Earth. My tea was useless. Heart? Get out of here with that. Give me Earth, Wind, and Fire. And maybe Wind. Yeah, Linka. She was the Russian chick. That's right. Okay. Grinder. Interesting screen name. $2 super chat. Appreciate that. DJ Berserk membership for 4 months. Thank you very much for that. He said, I've kept more females cheating than being faithful. Dude, I do not doubt that. I don't doubt that. Women are more faithful to unfaithful men than they are to faithful men. Those are the facts. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Guess fucking what? Them's the facts. All right, let's continue with video number 2, and then we will get to the main event. So now it appears that the bitch that wants to have Myron's kids is ready to finally quiz him. I don't know if this is before or after that last video, but I guess we'll find out. Here we go.
What type of women are you into?
Oops. Uh-oh. Well, this might be just after. Let's rewind that a little bit. Listen to this.
Question.
Sure.
What type of women are you into?
Me?
Oh, my God. So the way to really accurately read body language is to watch it with the sound off. Let's just watch. Look at that smile. Ear to ear, baby. Ear to ear. Now, I want you to look at your screen. I want you guys to compare and contrast. Because what you guys are seeing on your screen right now is indicative of the Kevin Samuels video I'm getting ready to break down. No, this is not related to Myron Gaines and Kevin Samuels. They are two very separate entities. I'm well aware of that. But what this woman just did was shoot her. Dirty Dan. Bingo. She literally threw her shot. She's shooting her shot. She is shooting her shot. Look at the look on her face. Now I want you to look at the look on the black girl's face. Look at the look on the black girl's face, y'all. Look at the look on the black girl's face. The look on the black girl's face. This is why black men are dating non-black women at an increased rate. This is why. Black men now know that white girls are starting to check for us. They know that white girls are checking for black dudes at an increasing rate. They know. They are well aware of this. And here this woman is asking, what kind of woman are you looking for? And look at the look on the woman's face to her right. Look at the look on the woman's face. She could not be more I don't know what the fuck's going through her mind. J Blaze 11 says blue is allergic to smiles. Well, there you go. That seems to be a common allergy. Among women. But look at them. Polar opposites. Yeah, JB84 says polar opposites. Look at this right here, guys. Look at this right here. This is the difference. This right here is the difference between white girls and black women. Right on your screen. Listen, the black girl is doing her damnedest. She's doing her damnedest to crack a smile. I don't think she can do it. Otherwise, she might break out in hives. Just wanted to point that out. Look at that. Look at this body language. Look at this dude. Okay, I'm going to play this back. I'm going to play the whole sequence one more time. Just watch this. Look at that. She's exposing her neck. She's moving around. Genuine smile. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, well, there you have it. All right, let's listen with the sound up. Here we go.
Here's my question.
Sure.
What type of women are you into?
Me?
Personally.
Are we? Oh shit! Are we gonna put me on the spot here? Like, what are we talking from a looks perspective or personality perspective?
Sure. Let's start with looks.
I mean, attractive. I mean, I don't really discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have certain things that I don't like, but I mean, we don't have.
Oh, wait a minute. Hellfong says blue top is busted biscuit can ready to something, and then somebody said, then somebody put the Hitch allergic gif. Appreciate that guy.
Get into that.
No, get into it, yeah.
Yeah, attractive.
Dude, look at her lean into him. Oh my God, look at this. Watch.
Things that I don't like, but I mean, we don't have to get into that.
No, get into it, yeah.
Yeah, attractive.
Speak to Mike, please.
Yeah.
What size is attractive to you?
What size?
Oh my God. So the fat bitch wants to know, what size is attractive to you? Smaller than you, sweetheart.
Shit, y'all trying to get me a girlfriend here or something?
I'm just wondering.
No, see, the fat bitch is not wondering. I'm just curious. No, you want to shame him. You want to shame him for his preferences.
She said yes.
Where are we getting with this? Because if I describe,
wondering, like, what's your ideal, like, woman size?
Well, is this you asking this, or is this her asking this?
This is me asking. That's her. We're a team.
Oh, we're a team.
All right, let her ask her question, and then we can go to you.
All right.
Go
so
ahead.
you said attractive. So let's say a very attractive,
Thank you.
So they can hear you.
supermodel-looking woman
Sure. Yeah.
wants to be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking like Victoria's Secret supermodel.
Sure.
Are you going to ask her to take all of her photos down? She can't be a model anymore. She has to sit home, cover her body. Or are you going to make her a trophy wife?
So that's a good question. So, number one, I wouldn't wife a Victoria's Secret model.
There it is.
Perfect.
That's it. There it is. Number one, I would not wife a Victoria's Secret model. There you have it, guys. Do not get married to a woman who gets paid on the way she looks. Don't do it. There's only one man who has really, the only way you can marry or date supermodels is if you are super duper 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 high value. This is why Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen are in a great relationship. Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen are in a great relationship. You want to know something? Gisele Bundchen, she makes more than Tom Brady. But you want to know something? He is the king of that castle. He is the king of that castle. Gisele wanted Tom to retire 7 years ago. He keeps telling her, nope. No, sir. There was even a story that came out where Gisele did like a CBS something and she accidentally let slip. That Tom Brady hid concussions from team doctors. Tom Brady checked Gisele on Twitter. He told her, yo, check this out. Don't be talking about this stuff without my permission. Tom checked her. Okay? Gisele Bundchen. I think she's probably the highest paid supermodel of all time. Beautiful woman. The only way you could tame a woman like Gisele Bundchen is if you're the GOAT. And actually, Tom, when he met Gisele, he started dating Gisele after he won his 3rd Super Bowl. He got engaged to Gisele the year after they lost Super Bowl 42 to the Giants in the greatest upset in Super Bowl history. And then I think it was maybe 2 or 3 games, because you guys remember, at the beginning of the 2008 season, Tom Brady tore his ACL. Bernard Pollard, who then played for the Kansas City Chiefs, hit Brady low, actually threw a touchdown pass to Randy Moss, tore his ACL. He was out for the season. Tom Brady proposed to Gisele. 2 months later, she said yes. He's won 4 rings since. Even now on television commercials. I saw this one commercial. I forget what it was about. Gisele's like, hey, Tom, we need to talk. And Tom's like, wait, we talked about it already. I got 10 more years. Dude, I love it. Every Super Bowl Tom wins, they show Gisele up in the stands, and she is on pins and needles. She loves her man. She doesn't want her getting clobbered by a 300-pound lineman with an attitude. But guess what? Tom is like, yo, check this out. I'm a football player. I'm going to play for as long as I want to. And the reason why Gisele sticks around is because he is Tom Brady. That's why.
Like, at all.
Other than that, you shouldn't wife up a supermodel.
I would not do that. Because the thing is this.
Okay.
Look how turned on she is. Oh, my God.
It's illustrated.
Maxim. I would not. And I'll tell you why.
You see how she keeps shit testing him? This is why she keeps getting turned on by him. Okay, maybe not Victoria's Secret, Sports Illustrated, Maxim, right? No, listen, 8s, 9s, and 10s belong to the game, gentlemen. They belong to the game. You don't wife up 8s, 9s, and 10s. You fuck them. You don't wife them up. You don't commit to them. Dude, I have made the egregious mistake of committing to a shitload of 8s, 9s, and 10s. Dude, most of those relationships did not end well for me. Just didn't. Every once in a while, I date the occasional, even the fucking 8, Victoria. I met her, she worked at Five Guys. Beautiful girl, unbelievable ass. Dude, her ass was out of this world. She cheated on me with an ex-boyfriend, and I thought, dude, like, I really liked her. This is just how it is, guys. Women who get paid on the way they look, unless they belong to someone like Tom Brady, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, like an apex Stephen Curry, apex alpha male.
She belongs to the streets.
I'll tell you why. I would not. If I'm gonna get married to a woman, I already know in the back of my mind I'm getting married to a woman for the sole purpose of children. There's really no other reason to get married to a woman as a man in 2021 unless you want to have children.
So Adriana Lima wants to have a child with you, and you're going to say no.
Yes, I'm going to say fucking no. By the way, how old is Adriana Lima? See, again. Now, I know who Adriana Lima is, right? I also know who Matt Harvey is. Matt Harvey, they used to call him the Dark Knight. He was the best pitcher in baseball maybe 5 or 6 years ago. He was unbelievable. Got into a relationship with Adriana Lima. He has never been the same since. Not even the king of Gotham City could tame Adriana fucking Lima. And now Matt Harvey, I think, is maybe a pitcher for the Reds or some shit.
Know who that is.
Okay.
But the thing is that I don't know who that is.
See, Myron doesn't know who she is.
But
No, she's pretty hot, but
if I'm not mistaken, Adriana Lima used to be married to, God rest his soul, Astros pitcher Jose Lima.
Yeah. Yeah. So Beauty,
dude, just listen. Again, I'm gonna turn the sound down. Look at the girl in white. Look at the naughty girl. Every time she shit tests him and Myron passes it, she cannot be more turned on. Just watch. Just watch her body language. Look. Just watch her. Look at her. The eye contact, the genuine smile. She's leaning in. Adriana Lima wanted to have a baby. I don't know who that is. See? Now all of a sudden she's starting to understand who he is. Interesting.
Her intelligence. I'm looking for a woman that's going to be a good mother to my children.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We missed a very important part. Listen to this. This is very important.
No, character.
Manta.
Going to be the mother of my children.
Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so Beauty comes second to the woman's character because this is going to be the mother of my children.
There you go.
Because here's the thing with looks.
I'm into attractive women.
Of course.
Okay, but now you're talking brains, not beauty.
No, character.
Character.
Character doesn't necessarily...
You see? She keeps shit testing him, and he's like, no, listen, I don't need a genius. I need a woman of character because this is going to be the woman of the mother of my child.
To have to deal with her intelligence.
Hellfung on the Sharpstream side says, ask Danica Patrick when Aaron Rodgers gave her the boot. She is trying to demand a man higher than him. Good luck with her post-wall demands. You better fucking believe it. Aaron Rodgers is dating a hot young actress, and oh, by the way, he's trying to be a father. He wants to be a father after, I guess, maybe during his NFL playing career. That's part of the reason why he won't get the jab. You see that? Danica Patrick is a victim of her own success. She will never be happy again. Aaron Rodgers was the best she will ever do. That's it.
Looking for a woman that's going to be a good mother to my children.
That's right.
A big part of her being a good mother to my children is she can't have a past.
Uh-oh.
She can't have a past.
A woman that has a past no longer qualifies to be in my future
How
with
old are
my
you?
children. I'm 31.
Here's another shit test.
31. So
Yeah.
what are we talking about? Like 19 and under is what you're looking at? Because
But what if her past is her
Here we go. So 19 and under is what you're looking at. So now she's trying to hit him with the good luck finding one.
testimony?
Right.
Did you hear what this chick just said? This is the most hamster-laden statement I've ever heard. Just listen to this. This is incredible.
But what if her past is her testimony?
Right.
Oh my God. What if her past is her testimony? What? Okay. Let's just say, for example, her past is her testimony. Right? Let's just listen, man. When a woman's been through some shit, it is what it is. Her testimony is not my problem. That's what it comes down to.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. You see this? What if her past is her testimony? Okay, so the fact that she's a hoe, is her testimony. Well, listen, she slept around, but that's her testimony. Oh, well, I'll just forgive her of her past. Well, what if she meets a guy who's a virgin? What if she meets a guy who's a virgin? What if he says, well, listen, my lack of past and my choice to stay a virgin is my testimony. You think girls are going to bang that dude?
Nope.
Fuck no.
She
Man,
can,
like, it's
she
true.
can go testify in another court, not mine.
Are you gonna wait for a 30-year-old version?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No,
here?
well, here's the thing. I'm gonna date a woman definitely somewhere between the
See, this is funny. These girls are like, what? Like, what kind of girl you're looking for? Like, what kind of a unicorn are you looking? Now watch.
ages of 18 to 24.
18 to 24.
You think 18's okay for you?
Yes.
Like fresh
Oh, here we go. Watch this.
18?
Yes.
As a 31-year-old?
Yes.
Fresh and fit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See? Here comes the here comes the whale. Listen to this.
Okay for you?
Yes.
Like freshly 18?
Yes.
Yes, freshly 18. Yes, freshly 18. As in 17 years old yesterday, 18 years old today. Yes. You better fucking believe it.
As a 31-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a 31-year-old. Guess what, bitch? I was 31. I dated a 19-year-old.
Fresh and fit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Interesting.
illegal.
What's wrong?
and,
What's wrong with that?
Why does
He
on the
said it.
18th birthday does it all change?
Because that's when she becomes a part of the age of majority. Sweetheart. That's when she becomes a part of the age of majority. That's when it's legal. That's what's special about a girl's 18th birthday. Yeah, right. Jay Blaze says shaming from the fatty. Like, and dude, Myron stays cool as a cucumber.
Do you think the
it's
mental is completely different? Just coming because I'm like the youngest one in this room.
Yes, but you're also the fattest. So there's that. Ready the harpoon, says Ice Dragon Kid.
I'm just curious.
See, she's not curious. When girls say, I'm just curious, they're just looking to shame you. That's all.
aware of the fact that men are attracted to women for far different reasons than women are attracted
Uh-oh.
to men?
I 100% understand that.
Okay, what are men attracted to in women? Because I want to see if you know.
I was just asking you.
Oh, see that? She knows the answer, but she wants to hear him say it. Nope, sorry.
What size of woman do you like prefer?
Oh, so now we're back to what size of woman do you prefer? So she tried to shame him for talking about freshly turned 18-year-olds. Like the other bitch said, you date children, babies. Bitch, nobody's dating babies. If an 18-year-old girl commits first-degree murder, she is tried as an adult because she is in the age of majority. Try again.
Okay, well, I'll answer that here in a second. But
Okay.
going back to you, so you were saying, so, where were we? So I was just saying, yeah. So a woman's beauty comes second to her character.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, I'm going to take a woman that doesn't have a past, that's attractive enough to be the mother of my children. Because at the end of the day, looks fade.
That's right.
The character stays.
That's right.
But without a past, how could you develop character? Wow.
Oh, okay. So without a past, how can you develop character? So you mean to tell me that there's no other way for a woman to develop character without being a slut? Are you kidding me with this? Without a past, how can you develop character? Are you kidding with this? This woman is sitting here trying to justify being a hoe builds character. Gentlemen, this is who we have to pick from. Donovan, if you're, I'm gonna say this till I'm blue in the face. If you're Captain fucking Red Pill, why aren't you spinning 21-year-old plates? This is why. This is why, guys. Jesus.
I agree. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Character comes from what you went through, the trials and the testings that you've been through in life. You can't develop character if you don't have a past.
What? Don't go to dicks.
So
No,
how
her-
could you go
Boxer was like, oh, so you gotta basically eat a bag of dicks, huh?
for a woman?
No,
with
she can. That
she
character
don't.
can be developed from her being with a good family, from her
Uh-oh.
father teaching
Uh-oh.
her how to be
Uh-oh.
a good woman, to be
Uh-oh.
a good. She becomes a good daughter under his authority, and then she comes to me as a good woman, and then from there she goes under my
But I'm
leadership.
gonna be
What is
honest
this?
with you. Everybody
Definite G with the comment of the day. So there are God-fearing hoes. Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
has a past.
Yeah, what is this
Every
past that
woman.
you're talking about?
Oh, they all know what pass we're talking
Not
about.
like
that does not mean that I
guys,
have
like-
to. That does not mean that I have to tolerate it. I'm not marrying a woman that has a promiscuous past. Period.
Okay,
For
so
marriage.
promiscuous.
For marriage, yeah, for marriage.
That's a whole
That's
different story.
well, ladies, you guys got to understand that when we're talking about that, we're talking about her past sexuality.
There we
Like,
go.
If it's
There
gonna
we go. Listen, we all knew what this was about, right? Do you see how women always play stupid? These bitches always play. Well, wait a minute. What kind of a past are you talking about? What other past is there? Come on.
the woman that's gonna be the mother of my kids, I'm gonna screen extremely hard.
Yes, Guy on the Sharpstream side says being a hoe builds character. Apparently, I guess being a hoe does build character.
But sometimes people with the most, like the worst,
Oh my
like
God.
past, like the most promiscuous or whatever you want to say,
Uh-huh.
like that been through the worst torment, develop the most character, and they become the best vessels of honor that walk around Earth.
What the fuck is she talking about? Let's play that back. This is insanity. I cannot believe this just came out this bitch's mouth. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Extremely hard for that.
But sometimes people with the most, like the worst, like past, like the most promiscuous or whatever you want to say, like that been through the worst torment, develop the most character, and they become the best vessels of honor that walk around Earth. You understand?
They can stay over there.
Nope. There it is.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They can stay over there. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. This is funny. So she says sometimes women who have been through the worst trauma make the best parents. You guys remember the story of Carla, the woman I foolishly rented a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for. She had 4 children by 3 different men, only had custody of one of those children. Right? Only had custody of one of those children. Her upbringing, it's one of the most tragically sad stories I've ever heard. Even to this day, my heart goes out to her because her life is ruined because of it. To make a very long story very short, Carla was emancipated at 11 years old. She was emancipated at 11 years old. And the reason why she was emancipated at 11 years old is because her father's brother, her uncle, started e-parring her and her sisters starting when she was 5 years old. Starting when she was 5 years old, man. Her father's brother raped his brother's children for 5 years. For 5 years. 5 years each. Only when her oldest sister had the gall to call CPS, and the CPS lady spoke Spanish. They're all 3 of them are bilingual. The CPS lady spoke Spanish, so the uncle didn't understand what was going on. Uncle was arrested and all that other kind of stuff, right? Okay, so they got out of that situation. All 3 women's lives are in chaos. Like I said, Carla, 4 children by 3 different men, one of which is a convicted felon who was banging her while I was paying her rent. Her middle sister, the one just a little older than her, 4 kids, 3 different men. You guys actually heard me talking to Carla about her sister and her baby daddies. The oldest sister, 5 kids, 3 different men. Their lives are in constant chaos. There's rampant drug use. Dude, it's sad. It really is. Because Carla didn't ask for that. She didn't choose that path. But her and her sisters went through an unthinkable sexual trauma for, at that point, half their lives. Carla's uncle ruined her and her sister's lives really before it even started. So for this woman to sit here and say sometimes the women with the worst trauma can be some of the best people, bitch, that only happens on TV. That only happens on TV. Dude, women and men who are victims of sexual trauma. Dude, the Jerry Sandusky victims. All of those men live chaotic lives. Dude, depression, drug addiction, alcoholism, that doesn't make them bad people. But that doesn't make them good parents either. Listen, man, if a woman has sexual trauma in her past, like, my heart goes out to you. It really does. Because I know that that's not your fault, but you can't be the mother of my kids. I'm not gonna base one of the most important decisions of my life based on the fact that some basic bitch on a podcast says, well, sometimes the people with the most trauma can become the best. No, that's bullshit. That's cap. That's all cap.
There's several studies that show that the higher a woman's previous partner count, the higher the propensity for her.
Oh yeah, listen to them. Yeah, facts are stubborn things, sweetie.
And or not be a dutiful wife. And
there it is.
There's so many people out there that's been through the worst torment and fear. Growing up, they probably got raped, but these people grow up to be the best vessels of honor. They walk around Earth. They're strong, powerful people.
You can say whatever you want, darling. And maybe there are a lot of people who are like this. But the number of those people relative to the other people, that is a minuscule percentage. Like a fraction of a percent. Like, seriously.
Stop the cap.
Like at this point, she's making up fairy tales to win an argument.
All right, so I'm just going to make this very simple. If I told you jump out of a plane, your parachute has a 10% chance of deploying, would you jump out of the plane?
Of course not.
I wouldn't do anything that I wouldn't be led to do, you know.
Okay, well, there you go.
I'm asking a very simple question.
Do you see how she just won't answer the question? Answer the question yes or no.
If you were going to jump out of a...
The reason why she's laughing and being coy is because she understands the analogy, guys.
Plane with a parachute, right? And I told you that parachute only has a 10% chance of deploying, which means it has a 90% failure rate. Would you jump out of the plane? You would not, right?
Of course not. Of course not.
So
why on earth would a man take a chance on a woman with that kind of trauma? Not her fault. Like, I'm not going to blame. No, that's unspeakable. But guess what? Guess what? Chances are she's going to make a horrible mother and wife. That's just, dude, them's the breaks, hun. Life ain't fair. Dirty Dan on the YouTube side says even naughty chick knows it's BS. Of course she does. That's why she's staying quiet. Iceman23, $5, says these women are lost. Men who are looking for marriage today are so screwed. Dude, you got that right.
It would be stupid for me to take a chance, even though it's possible that I could find a woman with a trauma in her past and everything that could be a good wife. It would be stupid for me to take the chance and wife her up and then come in the next day and see her sucking my friend's dick.
There you go.
And then saying, oh my God, fuck. And then she can divorce me and take all my money.
There you go.
And my resources and everything else and take the kids away from me because I wanted to operate on a possibility instead of a probability.
Oh, and there's the difference. Myron is about to dunk on these fools. Watch and learn, gentlemen.
And she also gets alimony.
But there's
Oh shit! Damn. Now the girls are on his side.
few people out there, you know. I'm saying few. There's a
Okay,
few.
well, we don't operate on possibilities. We operate on probabilities. It'd be very stupid of me to tell guys, okay, you know what, man? Even if a girl has a past, accept her and take the risk. No. Men have way too much risk when it comes to marriage to make stupid decisions.
Dude, look at Naughty Girl. She can't sit still.
Like,
Dude, hold up. Look at Naughty Girl shaking her tits at Myron. It's like, oh my God, I have to fuck this guy now. Just watch her. Just watch her.
The risk. No.
Watch.
Men
Watch. She's getting
have
fidgety.
Way too much risk when it comes to
Look at her
marriage to make
face.
stupid decisions.
Look at her face. Dude, she is watching his mouth. Whoa.
But like, it's not every day you're gonna find a wife who's perfect, who has this perfect life. Who
Nobody says we're looking for perfection. You see how women do this? They use apex fallacies. Oh, you're looking for someone perfect. Nope, just looking for a woman that's not a hoe.
Like,
I'm not
to have kids with.
saying she got to be perfect. I'm saying she's got to be damn near perfect, though.
Oh!
She needs to be freshly 18.
but the most
Yeah, she needs to be freshly 18. Here's this bitch, Shaman. Sweetheart, miss, she needs to be freshly 18. You need to go to freshly.com and maybe start implementing salads in your diet so you can wipe that fat smug off your face.
people are the ones that went through the test.
Do you see how Myron just ignores her? She's stupid. Yeah, you're freshly 18. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with men loving you? What's wrong with men being turned on by young, attractive women? We don't shame men for gold digging. We don't shame women for having, financial standards and parameters for their commitment. Right? So she's going to hit us with freshly 18. Listen, bitch, 18 is 18. Doesn't matter what you think.
Testimony that went through the.
No, but
Guys, so this is a perfect example.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not saying this to like make because I kind of let you drone on there. And the point, this is what I've noticed because we've interviewed hundreds of women now at this point.
There we go.
And don't worry, you'll get your chance to ask your questions.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine too.
Like women get the privilege of operating in Disney fairy tales.
Uh-oh.
So everything you've mentioned is an exception to the rule. Maybe you could find this. Maybe you could find that. It's possible.
Because
it's possible.
I like to look.
Hold on, let me finish.
Quiet.
That's the difference between men and women. We have to operate in a fact-based reality. So, if I'm a lion, right? Someone can't tell me, hey man, you know what, dude? I'm sure there's a gazelle out there for you somewhere. You'll be able to eat. Don't worry about it, man. It'll come to you. Don't
Notice how Miss Naughty's hands are now at her side.
worry. It's just gonna come. No, I got it. You got to tell the lion the truth. Hey, you're gonna have to stalk your prey late at night. You're gonna have to hide in the water. You're gonna have to, use like 3 other lionesses with you and attack this gazelle together. As a team. You have to understand uncomfortable truth.
Oh my God, is she really licking her lips?
Unflattering realities.
Look at, oh dude, holy, I didn't pick this up the first time. Watch this. Oh my God, you gotta be fucking, dude, somebody has got to find, like, do a compilation of me pointing out girls that are turned on by Myron. Watch this. It does not get any more obvious than that. Let's play that again. Look at this. Dude, she can't, look, dude, this bitch is soaking wet watching Myron. Watch. Look at this. Look at that. Man, oh man.
Flattering realities to increase your likelihood of winning, because life isn't fair and life isn't sunshine and rainbows.
But there's also people out there.
Hold on.
All right.
As an attractive young woman, you get the benefit of operating in a Disney fairy tale.
There
Men
you
don't,
go.
though.
There you go.
The faith that I have. I'm just a faithful person.
But you're,
here we
you're in
go.
a privileged position
Here we
because
go.
men come to you. You understand?
Yes.
Men come to you. So you're in a position where the guys come to me. I can kind of, it's just happening.
Yes,
Men
because
don't
you
get
got
that
options.
Privilege. They have to go out there. They have to make the money. They have to become successful. They have to gain the confidence. They have to get in shape. And then they have to vet the woman to make sure she's not going to come in and fuck up and destroy the kingdom that they built.
And maybe,
And operating on maybes and...
Iceman says, when's the wedding between those two? Yeah, the answer is never. Because Myron, I'll just put it to you this way. I don't know this woman, but I'm just going to take a stab at this. Any woman who wears a shirt that says naughty girl in public, probably not going to make a very good wife. Just going to go out on the limb with that.
Abilities, and it could happen and should have or whatever. Nah, man, we don't teach that here. We teach guys, increase your likelihood of success every single time. So, how do you increase your likelihood? Deal with a woman that doesn't have a past so she won't fuck up your future.
That's it.
Period.
That's it. That's it. That's game over. Deal with a woman without a past so she doesn't fuck up your future.
A different mindset. That's a mindset that I don't roll with.
Well, you're a woman. That's why. You don't have to worry about these things because you're not dealing with women. Your job is to find the best guy that can take care of you and your future.
Wow.
Our job is to find the best woman that can hold onto that offspring and not fuck up our future in the process.
I feel like when it comes to finding a guy, the woman don't really have to look. I feel like the guy will always come to the woman.
Exactly.
When it comes to finding your husband, you ain't even got to go out there and search. The husband
Which proves
will
my
always
point.
come
There
to
you
the
go.
woman,
Which
you know?
proves
There you
my
go.
point. But what you don't know is that husband has to go through trials and tribulations to get to that point where he's even appealable to you.
And you want to know something? Myron will say this, and I would agree. I'm not here to complain about that. I'm not here to complain about that. I'm not here to complain about the fact that women have to preserve value. We as men have to build it. I'm not here to complain about that because, men, we're built for this. We're built for the rejection. We're built for adversity. We're built to go through what's necessary to become attractive to women. Now, here in 2021, it's a lot harder to become attractive to women because now the sexual marketplace has become globalized. The world is flat. The world is small. So you're not only dealing, dude, you're not dealing with guys in your town. You're dealing with guys from around the world, which is why I don't date women who are on social media. If you want to keep your options open, stay single. If you want to be with me, be with me.
As a potential husband. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm. And women go through the trials and tribulations too.
Yeah, but hoeing around is not tribulation. That's
Did you hear Fresh? Yo, Fresh just dropped the mic. Check it out. Oh shit! Watch this. Watch this.
Husband. That's the difference.
Watch this. I didn't catch this the first time.
Women go through the trials and tribulations.
Listen.
Yeah, but hoeing around is not tribulation.
Yo, Fresh said, yeah, but hoeing around, that's not tribulations.
That's just being a hoe.
Oh my God. He's like, yo, check it out. Hoeing around is not tribulations. That's just being a hoe.
Well,
damn.
You can't really say.
So she was talking and you kind of just cut her off.
Look at, dude, this girl could not be more turned on. Every time Myron addresses her, watch her poke out her tits.
So
watch.
she was talking and
watch.
you kind
Yep. Look. Watch. Up
so
come the
she
tits.
was
Watch.
Talking and you
Whoop.
talking and
Whoop. It's like she's got inflatable tits.
Cut her off there.
Oh, my bad. I'm
So,
sorry.
but I just wanted to go on there just to kind of prove my point that like men and women live different realities. I
That's
could
right.
never have that mindset as a guy and be successful. It's just gonna come to me, whatever. Like
No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
But go
guys
ahead,
definitely
continue.
put in work.
Kind of threw me off the topic, but I think what my question
We're discussing
to you
how
was-
her looks are not as important
I
as
think-
the future.
IYKYK says freshly.com. $2 super chat. As you can see, she still needs it.
He was asking.
Oh well, I just
But she
wanted to
didn't
go back
finish.
to
No,
the
no.
original.
She didn't finish fresh. She didn't finish.
She didn't
She didn't finish. Yeah.
Okay, so the point was you're into attractive women,
Penis, please.
and
You guys speaking to Mike? Yeah, there you go.
He says penis, please. Speaking of the penis.
you're into you're into attractive women, and there was a scenario of you being with a
Do you see how she is talking directly to him? Just watch. When she turns, this is funny. This is an indicator of attraction. Is when she turns her body to look at you. Even when Myron bends over to get his drink, her eyes follow him. Watch.
You guys speaking to Mike? Yeah, there you go.
you're into
Now just watch.
You're in-
Look, right there. Did you see her? Watch this.
you're in,
Hand to the chest. Dude, guys. This is look right here. Look at her smiling. Now watch this. Guys, look at this. Her hand is on her chest. She wants Myron's gains.
you're into attractive women,
Now watch her eyes.
and there was
You see how she's being demonstrative now?
a scenario of
See? He looks down to get his water. She looks down at him. Gentlemen, this is a woman who is aroused.
you being
You see how she slows down to make sure that when he comes back up, he's listening?
with a very successful,
She's looking him in the eye.
powerful, beautiful supermodel.
Yeah.
Are you going to have her sit home, cover her body?
This is so funny. This is not even a question anymore. This is a shit test. She's like, oh my God, I can't get enough of this guy. And it's funny. When women know you're that dude, women will just give you low-level shit tests. Just like when a woman shit tests you to turn you on, women will shit test you to turn them on. She's like, oh my God, I love how he never caves. Let me just shit test him again. Just to, Like that's the equivalent of a woman bending over and showing you her ass, or a woman crossing her legs. That's what this is. Watch this.
Take her Instagram down.
See, look, she's not even being aggressive at this point.
Or are you going to be proud of who she is?
This is so funny. She knows what the answer is, but she's asking it anyway. Why?
I wouldn't marry her in the first place.
Look at this. I wouldn't marry her in the first place. There it is. He's already told
I
her.
wouldn't marry her in the first place.
simple. Okay.
That's.
She's like, okay, that's good enough
the
for
thing, I
me.
wouldn't. A woman like that wouldn't be a good candidate.
Holy guys, look at this. This is guys, look. This is insane. Watch.
That's the thing.
Just watch. I'm going to turn this with the sound down. Just watch this woman's body language. Watch. Look. All of the dude, look at all of this body language. Oh my God, she can't sit still. She's playing around with whatever that is. She's nodding her head. Look at this. All right, now we got to rewind it because I got to hear what he said. But this is a woman who is turned on, gentlemen. So all I got to do is watch, man. That's all you got to do is watch.
A woman like that wouldn't be a good candidate as a wife and, more importantly, mother of my children. And I'm willing to sacrifice a notch or two in beauty for the long-standing benefit of her being a good mother to my children.
See, there you go. See, he just made an excellent point. And I've said this before. If you are looking for a woman for a long-term relationship, and I'm never going to advocate for a man having children with an American woman in America, right? Never gonna do that. But if you're looking for a woman to have a long-term relationship, needs to be a 6 to a 7. You must sacrifice looks. You must sacrifice sexual market value for relationship market value. Every guy wants a hot girlfriend or a hot wife. Listen, you can have a hot girlfriend or a hot wife. Your life is going to be chaos. No, you need to look for that 6 to a 7. You need to look for that 6 to a 7. That's the range. The lower her sexual market value, the higher her relationship market value tends to be.
We're not just talking beauty here. We're talking about.
Oh, like her. Well, you mentioned strong and independent in income, right? Money.
Anything.
Would it be fair to say that men don't care about a woman's income?
Trust me, they do.
I know that sounds shocking.
It says it in the Bible. It does says men are the providers. So why would the men care about what the woman is providing?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, did Miss Trials and Tribulations come to Myron's defense?
That's the truth.
This is not Bible days.
No,
this is 2021.
No, I get that.
And they care.
Oh, now look, listen to Miss Bitch. This ain't Bible days. It's 2021. But guess what? Guess what? It might listen. Just because this ain't the Bible days does not mean this is the biology days. Dude, listen, man, you can't outsmart Mother Nature. As much as women would love to be attracted, as much as women would love to love unconditionally, they cannot. That's all there is to it. As much as men would love to not be sexually attracted to highly sexually attractive women because they're fucking a headache, we can't help ourselves. You cannot fight Mother Nature. All you can do is mitigate. Oops, sorry about that, Walter.
Ladies,
You know, the end
I'll tell you this,
That
and this
revelation.
is also something that is not commonly stated.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Here we go. Look at her nod her head. Watch this.
This is also something that.
Look at her. It's funny. You notice her hands are down at her side now, right? At the beginning of this clip, she had her hands folded. Now her hands are down at her side. And of course, the bitch on the right still has an attitude. Still.
Commonly stated, but the more...
Yo, Trey's cracking up.
Yeah.
Bible verses.
50K Trey.
Trey, you okay, man?
Yeah. Pastor Trey in the back.
Am I the first person to mention the Bible on the show?
No. We brought it up plenty of times.
All right.
And other religious scriptures, too. I know this sounds crazy, but like guys... really, like, the more money a man makes, the less he cares about how much money a woman makes.
Oh.
It's gonna be 1,000.
Oh, so she agrees.
Look at any celebrity, athlete, musician, whatever it is, who's with them? A young, attractive girl. Like, her status.
Lieutenant Tony Patterson says, woohoo, just ordered the Laws in Volume 5. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Yes, all of my signed print books are on sale for just $28 with free shipping. The 48 Laws of Sharp, any of the Womanese volumes, you get my autograph. So we're discounting it. I will sign the book. I will autograph the book for you and ship it out to you for free.
Her money comes
that instant night at midnight.
Second to her beauty. Like men look at women for far different things than women look for at men.
Yep.
For women, a man's status and independence and strength and power matters. For men, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, I would argue the more powerful and more money a woman makes, the more it hurts her potential. Guy.
And if the guy actually cares about your money, that's a red flag because that guy is probably all right.
Man, oh man. Yeah, Myron's skill is it's evolving, man. It really is, man. Like you can tell he's getting a lot better. You can tell he's getting a lot better at what he's doing, man. And it's funny. All you got to do, and see, he's not trying to be attractive to these women. He's not trying to do anything. He's just standing on his square. Hang on, guys. Hey, what is it? All right. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Dev is not a yeller. She's not a screamer. She very rarely raises her voice. And so when she does, I know it's probably something serious. So okay. Very good. Okay, so let's get to the third and final video breakdown of the day. Now this right here. This is a microcosm. This is a microcosm of the quandary, the situation of the modern woman, the black woman. Listen, Kevin says modern women, I say black women. What you guys are about to see is exactly why the black sons of black mothers are choosing not to date black women. Here we go.
Yeah, for me. What are we talking about?
Well, I just want to know why you have such a negative opinion of black women.
Uh-oh. Man, she came out swinging.
Do you really want to start that way off with me?
Apparently she does, Kev.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she wants to smoke.
Are you single or are you married?
Uh-oh.
I was married. I am
So you're single. Right? You see, again, when someone argues in bad faith, they never answer yes or no questions directly. He asked her, are you single or are you married? Well, I was married. This is part of the disagreeableness of black women. Sisters, if you want to be more feminine, answer yes or no questions directly. If you don't want to have to give the answer to a yes or no question, then don't do the thing that would make you embarrassed to answer the yes or no question. It's really that simple. If you don't want to be a fucking liar, don't do shit you're going to have to lie about. Let's just keep it simple.
now.
You're divorced?
I am divorced.
How long you been divorced?
Since I was 40.
Wait. What?
How long you been divorced?
Since I was 40.
Oh my God.
So she's 57 years old. She's been divorced since she was 40. So she's been divorced for 17 years. Okay.
Any children?
I have 4 children, 7 grandchildren.
Oh! 4 children, 7 grandchildren. Okay. All right. 4 children, 7 grandchildren. This woman is so old, she has more grandchildren than children. Again, just putting it out there. I mean, listen, a woman her age should, I guess, have grandchildren at this point.
Any sons?
I have 2 sons, 2 daughters.
Yep. Are they married, your sons?
My sons are not married.
Nope. What am
Neither are my
Excuse
daughters.
me? What am I asking black women to do that your sons would disagree with?
Uh-oh.
I think my sons kind of look at me and they don't want to be married to black women.
Gee, I wonder why. Let's rewind that. This is this woman's own admission.
I think my sons kind of look at me and they don't want to be married to black women.
I said,
They
what am I
actually want
asking
to
black
be
women to
married
do that your sons would disagree with?
Kevin is asking her, what do I tell black women to do that your sons would disagree with?
I'm not sure.
There you go. So then why do you assume that he has a negative opinion about black women?
Your sons look at you and they don't want to be married to black women?
Yes.
Do they love you?
Of course they do.
Yes.
Then why don't they want to be married to what looks like you?
I'm a very forceful woman.
And there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. I'm a very forceful woman. Again, guys, look, man. Speaking as a black man who has a black mother, who dates outside of my race fairly consistently, I can tell you guys this, the reason why, and it's funny, I didn't consciously make a decision to stop dating black women. I didn't wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm going to stop dating black women. No, it was just a natural progression in my evolution as a man. The more value I acquired, the more invisible black women became. Now, why were black women invisible? Well, a lot of that has to do with my mom. It's funny, a lot of my detractors says, well, he mentions he has issues with his mom. That's why he dates white girls. Yes, that's a big reason why. That is a big reason why. Of course it's a big reason why. It's so funny. Like, people act like I think that I just came to this conclusion just all on my own. Like I'm some sort of statistical mental anomaly. I just decided to stop dating black women because I just decided to. No, my mother was a terrible example of what a wife and mother should be. And because and it's funny, again, I didn't consciously make this decision. I just made decisions to steer clear of women like my mom. That's all there is to it. Nobody told me about the difference between feminine women and non-feminine. All I knew is that I did not want to be with a woman like my mother. Someone who is loud, someone who is a hoe, someone who swore all the time, someone who is selfish, someone who never took accountability, someone who was not feminine, someone who had different niggas running up in her every other week. Didn't want any of that. And so I made the decisions I made.
Off with me?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. How long you been divorced?
Since I was 40.
Damn.
Any children?
I have 4 children, 7 grandchildren.
Any sons?
I have 2 sons, 2 daughters.
Are they married, your sons?
Nope.
My sons are not married.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I wonder why.
Neither are my daughters.
What am I asking black women to do that your sons would disagree with?
Look at that, crickets. She wants to know, why do you have such a bad opinion of black women? Well, tell me why.
I think my sons kind of look at me and they don't want to be married to black women.
This is funny. You guys picking up a little see-through? Little cloak the hood rat in me? How much you guys want to bet? She's probably got her voice at a good 2 to 3 octaves higher than it normally is. You see, she's acting all feminine. I'm a forceful woman. Forceful women don't sound like that. So you know she is see-thrumming.
What am I asking black women to do that your sons would disagree with?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Your sons look at you and they don't want to be married to black women?
Yes.
Do they love you?
Yes.
Then why don't they want to be married to what looks like you?
It doesn't have anything to do with love. It just has something to do with not wanting to be with women like her. Yo, mama black. Not trying to fuck my mom. Not trying to be with a woman like my mom. Sorry.
I'm a very forceful woman.
Oh,
so what was the initial question you asked me?
Oh my God. Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, what about black women don't you like?
Probably the same things your son don't like about you.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Oh, you can. Good God. Like, my man came out with the fucking body blows. Jesus Christ.
Yoga. That could be true.
Woo. God damn.
Yeah, but I've had to work to be the person that I am. I had to climb the corporate ladder for my entire life.
What is okay?
I actually,
work to be the
I was the breadwinner of my family.
Uh-oh, here she goes.
You work to be the person you are. How are you judging? What do you mean the person you are?
Well, I had to climb the corporate ladder, like I said. I put my husband through college and through school.
And?
I helped to build the entire family before he knew how to do it. I was forced to do it first.
And who filed for divorce?
Of course she did.
I did.
Why?
No, I can't believe it.
Because he wasn't the man that I needed.
There we go.
After all that work and all that stuff you want credit for, you left it?
Yes.
Is he remarried? But the French
No,
toast.
he's not.
Oh, that's cap. I think he's definitely remarried.
So your son.
Stop the cap.
Because he was
is
a
that your
cheater.
father?
Yes.
And so you said all these nice things. You worked to build with your man and all these other things. You put him through. And after that, you left him because he wasn't good enough.
No, because he was a cheater.
Oh,
You
there
said
we
he
go.
wasn't the man he's supposed to be. Now you're saying the cheating thing. So
He
now your
cheated.
sons looked at you.
Oh, say, right. So he wasn't the man. So he cheated. So which is it? Which is it?
Do this as well. And you said you had to work your way up the corporate ladder. Did you have to go to corporate America?
I thought so at the time.
No,
Uh-oh.
you have to. Or
Uh-oh.
You know, I thought I had to.
No. See, you see again. He keeps asking her direct questions. Did you have to go to corporate America? The answer is no, but she can't cop to it. She can't, and this is not just indicative of black women, by the way, right? Hear what's going on here. Women of all races never, ever want to take accountability for choices they made. Did you have to go to corporate America? Well, but no, answer the question. The answer is no. Deal with it and move on.
Have to is breathe, be black. You didn't have to do anything.
Right.
It was a choice because coming out of high school, you couldn't get that job. You had to make yourself skilled to do that. So it was a choice.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Yes, I chose to be
You
better
chose
than
to
what I
live in
saw.
America.
Oh,
It's
here we go.
going to
Here we
corporate
go.
America Automatically prohibitive of having a healthy family life for non-black women.
There it is.
Well, I wasn't taught that at that time.
No, I asked the question. Is going to corporate America automatically prohibitive for non-black women?
Not automatically,
Okay,
no.
thank you.
Well, there we go.
Women can go to corporate America and do all the things you say and still maintain a family.
They can.
All right.
But it's at a cost.
So the struggle you saying you had to deal with was a choice. You didn't have to do it. You chose
There we go.
to do it.
There it is. That's all. And again, none of what Kevin just said had to even be necessary. Wasn't even necessary. All she had to do was just keep it 100. Okay, I chose to do it. Nope. It was somebody else's fault, and it.
The man you chose.
somebody that I
You
love
chose.
with.
No, ma'am. See what women like you come through the door and automatically assume that, number one, people fall for those weak arguments. I don't.
He said, I don't.
And I don't hate black women, dislike black women. Black women like yourself just don't like a mirror being held up to you.
Oh!
With facts,
Hold
data,
on,
and statistics.
Oh! Good God, Kevin, don't hurt her.
Your son holds a mirror. Your sons have determined who their mate choice. Your sons would likely not disagree with anything.
Right.
And they have not chosen their own reflection based upon the woman that raised them.
Ooh!
Why have your sons rejected you?
Ooh! God, yo, God damn. Okay, so when I was recording this, I was kind of half listening. I didn't know it was this goddamn brutal. God damn.
I don't think that they have.
Well, then why aren't they married you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think they have, but you said that your sons look at you and you don't think they want to be married to black women. So which is it?
I think that
It's so funny. Women always lie to win the argument, don't they?
they have grown up with their own choice in life, and I would rather for them to have that.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, you'd rather them have that, but you're the most influential woman in their lives. You're the most influential woman in their lives. Listen, a son's mother, like a boy's mother, just like a girl's father, that is her introduction. That is her introduction to the opposite sex. If you are a good, strong, masculine example of what a man should be, your daughter will more than likely seek out a man like you. If you're a doting, docile, dutiful, feminine wife, your sons will more than likely seek out a woman like you. Listen, this is a phenomenon as old as time itself. That's just how it's been. But the reason why black mothers lose their shit when their black sons date white girls is because deep down, they know it's because they fucked up. They know it's because they fucked up. Why can't you settle down with a nice black girl? Translation, I know I fucked up. So I'm going to put your decision on you. Just like this woman said. She said, well, listen, I wanted my sons to grow up with choices. What? So you mean to tell me your 15-year-old son just decided he's going to date white girls for no other reason but that was his choice? Nah, bitch. You are a terrible fucking mother. That's why. And the same thing with you white fathers out there. You want to keep your daughter... Listen, you want to keep your daughters from doing this? You want to keep them from doing that? Stand up to your fucking wife. Grow some fucking balls. Run your household. Run your family. Don't let your wife push you the fuck around because trust me, when they get to middle school and high school, they're not going to be looking for Matt and Chad. Nah, they're going to go and try and holler at Jamal, Tyrone, D'Anthony. Niggas with D1 scholarships because they actually, in her mind, act like a man. And it's funny, not even those boys, not even those guys exhibit the right kind of masculinity. But guess what? They exhibit more masculinity than their weak fathers. And this is why white girls choose black boys, because they got weak fucking fathers. Well, this is the same reason why black boys choose white girls, because they got strong, forceful fucking mothers. That's why.
And how old is your youngest son?
31.
So, if he's over 30, he's over 30. If they were non-black boys, better than 50% chance they'd be married by this time.
That's right. Not a good idea, but he's right.
Maybe.
No.
There is no maybe, sweetheart. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, those are facts.
Hey, you can verify that yourself after you get off.
God damn, yo, I didn't realize this was this brutal. God damn.
And why, if a woman who's as accomplished as you are, and done the things you say you did, why do you think your sons are rejecting a woman that shares your reflection?
Because women like her are not feminine. That's it. Listen, man, it ain't got nothing to do with race, fam. Like, dude, if a black woman keeps herself in shape, dude, she could corner the market on even white dudes. Maybe. It ain't got nothing to do with the skin tone. No, man. No. Most black women are overweight. They got attitudes and an entitlement complex. And they're not feminine. Those aren't attributes any man of any race is looking for. Least of all black men. Forceful. Fuck out of here, man.
That's their choice.
See? You see how she keeps trying to put it back on her sons? That's their choice. You see that? That's their choice. It has nothing to do with the fact that I was a bad mom. That's nothing to do with the fact that I was a forceful fucking bitch. Has nothing to do with that. No. They decided to date non-black women because that was their choice. Their choice was influenced by you, ma. And she knows it. She knows it. That's why when she says it's their choice, listen to her voice. She's not even sure. Watch. Listen how weak this is. Black Wolf Inc. with a $5 super chat says the cap is everlasting.
That's their choice.
No, you're their mother.
There it is.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me a perfect person just because I'm their mother.
Here we go.
Perfection is not the requirement.
See, there it is. I'm not perfect. Hang on, guys. I got to get Walter out of here. Come here, buddy. Come here, Walter. Oh. Say goodbye, Walter. Oh. Sorry, fella. Yeah, I had to, Walter's favorite activity when he wakes up is walk all over the keyboard. He likes to walk all over the keyboard. He doesn't like to have anything to do. He doesn't like to have anything to do with anything that doesn't mess with the computer. No, he likes to walk on the soundboard, the stream deck, the mouse pad, and the keyboard. So he's got to get up out of here. But again, she keeps trying to put the blame on her son.
Perfection is not the requirement.
Damian Hanma says Shari from Temptation Island might be a good black woman. 1,000%. Dude, Shari she's one of the best looking women I have ever seen in my life. Like, that bitch is bad. That bitch is so fucking bad.
Just like you said, how you came in this door was who you are. And it's distasteful.
Forceful. Oh, no. Distasteful.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion.
It's also your son's opinion.
Oh, my God! Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no. Yo, let's run that back. Let's run that back. This is fucked up, Kevin. Don't do it to her.
It's not the requirement, but just like you said, how you came in this door.
Was
who you are.
And
it's distasteful.
That's your opinion.
It's also your son's opinion.
Oh, God damn. Woof. Dude, throw the damn towel. God damn. Look at her. Crickets. She got shit to say now.
Not necessarily.
Oh, stop it.
Insults, guilt, they need to be right.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, look, check this out. Check this out.
Thing is,
it's like Kevin knows what she's going to say before she says it. That's why all of his responses are so quick. She's like, well, that's your opinion. Yeah, that's also your son's opinion. Then she says, well, not necessarily. He went right to that shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. It's almost, you know what's funny? What makes Kevin so good at this is that if you've talked to one, you've talked to them all. Right? It's like when these women come in, they want to spar. They think they want to spar with Kevin. Right? They think they want to spar with Kevin. Well, the problem with this is that Kevin has sparred with 257 of y'all already. He knows you telegraph your left jab. He knows you try to feign that right uppercut to hit him with that left hook. He knows all the moves. He knows all of the moves. So when these women come in here and try these amateur type tactics, Kevin's ready for them. That's why he's undefeated. Oops.
Women in our generation, whether you like it or not, I've gotten more black people married in the last year than all the people who keep telling you that you're right.
Well, that's awesome.
I know it is.
She's like, that's awesome. You see how condescending she is? Well, that's awesome. As if she doesn't believe it.
That's why black women keep joining up. That's why women your age are saying, you know what, initially I didn't like you until I really realized it wasn't that I didn't like you. I didn't like you telling me about myself.
Ooh.
With things I couldn't refuse. Because like it or not.
Yo, he's got her on the ropes. He's got her on the ropes. A couple of well-timed body shots, he might be able to floor for good.
At our age, we're not supposed to be single.
Nope. Oop. Nope.
That's a choice too, isn't it?
No.
That's a choice too.
We're not supposed to be single.
Oh my God.
What generations have preceded us in our culture where people decide to be single in their 50s plus?
Yeah, crickets.
Or their 40s plus.
Yeah, Street Fighter 80 says Shari has the thigh gap and the diamond. Dude, Shari was a 10. She's a goddamn 10.
I don't know many other generations that do it. Most people.
Are you serious?
So your corporate career, you've been single since 40. After retirement, I'm assuming you're doing decently financially.
I maintain.
You maintain. Will you be able to have what you need for retirement from 65 to 85 cash?
I think so, yes.
Well, if that's what you determine as a successful life, then kudos.
Oh no. Malik says this isn't a Kevin Samuels stream. This is Foreman Frazier. This is Foreman Frazier 2. That's what this is. This is Foreman Frazier 2. Oh my God, this is ugly.
But most people think life is about people. Most people understand life is about people, family, and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Can you get one of those? A relationship?
Nope. Hell no. That's a no, Sweet Cheeks.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not bitch. You're 57 years old. What you mean you're not ready? Bitch, you got 4 kids and 7 grandchildren. You are 8 years away from retirement. Talking about I'm not ready. Fuck out of here with that.
I said, can you get one? Not if you're ready.
Yeah.
You've been divorced 17 years. How long is it going to take you to be ready? Till you're 80?
Oh, God. Jesus.
How long is that? And what constitutes being ready if you've been divorced 17 years?
Opening myself up again to hurt and disappointment.
So that's the only thing a relationship is hurt and disappointment.
Black Wolf Inc. says the cap.
That's what has been my experience thus far.
Okay, so stop the cap. Would love to know that they're hurt and disappointment.
Ooh, see that? See that? See what you just did there? All relationships are hurt and disappointment. Kevin's like, whoa, wait a minute. What about your kids?
No, not them.
Ow! Check. Mate.
That's it.
Godfather, undefeated.
He said, Godfather, undefeated. That was ugly. Dude, that was bad. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. Unfortunately, guys, Netflix is still giving me issues. Netflix is still giving me issues with Too Hot to Handle. So I'm gonna have to reach out to tech support, and I'm probably gonna do one tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do a Too Hot to Handle breakdown tomorrow, because this is the second straight day that I've had to miss because I can't get it on the goddamn screen. I don't know what the hell is going on with the Netflix account, but whatever the case may be. Coach Yaku, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Coach Yaku, to welcome him to Chat Privileges, if you would, Coach Yaku. If you would, Coach Yaku. Put your age and location in the chat. Age and location in the chat. Quick update. My ebook was supposed to be released this morning at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, the service that I hired to complete the ebook told me that they had a 48 to 72 hour delay. I told them, okay, give me my money back. They said, okay, we'll have it ready tomorrow. So I'm going to get a substantial discount from them. So my apologies for being 24 hours late on the ebook. But again, DonovanSharp.com/newsletter to get on the waiting list. As soon as it's released, it will be in your hands. DonovanSharp.com/newsletter. And the book will be yours when it's released. My apologies for the delay. Jay Blaze says, Donovan, can we try Bachelorette?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not, something that I've sort of figured out about dating shows, or a trend that is developing on the dating shows that I have broken down, that I have started to break down. This might not be all of them, but what I'm starting to see is a pattern with these dating shows. And what I mean, what the pattern that I'm seeing is that these dating shows are no longer, like, they are going out of their way. They're going out of their way to give the female the clear advantage. In other words, the producers of the show are going out of their way to make sure that women are not humiliated or that they lose in any kind of way, to make sure that they're not embarrassed, humiliated, whatever. Case in point, F-Boy Island. F-Boy Island. Garrett successfully, he won. Garrett was the F-Boy of all F-Boys, managed to slither his way into Sarah's panties. She had a choice between him, an F-Boy, or Josh, the nice guy. She picked the F-Boy. Matter of fact, 2 out of the 3 that were chosen were F-Boys. It would have been 3 out of 3 had CJ been 5 to 10 years younger. But back to Sarah. So Sarah picks Garrett, right? And before they made their announcement, the show told them, they said, okay, if you pick a nice guy, Sarah, CJ, Nakia, you will get $50,000. You will get $100,000 to split between you and your nice guy. You guys get $50,000 each. If you pick a nice guy. If you pick an F-boy, the power shifts. If you pick an F-boy, the F-boy gets the $100,000. he gets the $100,000, but he can either take the $100,000 for himself and end this relationship with you, or he can split the $100,000. He can split the $100,000 and go $50,000 to you, $50,000 to him, and you guys can continue their relationship. Well, CJ picked new Jared, aka Russell Wilson. Fine. He was a nice guy. She's probably walking all over him. Listen, she had to secure the bag. Nakia picked OG Jared, who was a self-proclaimed F-boy. He elected to split the money with her and keep his relationship going with her. Sarah picked Garrett. Garrett decided to end the relationship with Sarah and take the $100,000 for himself. What happened directly after that is that they called Garrett right back up to the front and told him, you know what, we change our minds. Even though we told you you could walk away with $100,000 if you dump Sarah, we're not going to do that. We're going to donate that $100,000 to a charity of Sarah's choosing. They literally lied. They literally lied. And honestly, I don't even know if they lied. They probably didn't think that Garrett would do that. Whatever the case may be, Sarah was embarrassed. Her dumbass made the dumbass decision to choose the F-boy, and surprise, surprise, Garrett, the ultimate F-boy, decided to walk away with the money. He won. He won. The show couldn't have that. So they took the money from Garrett and donated it to charity. And King Life says exactly what I thought. Said they messed up a chance for season 2, in my honest opinion. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. F-Boy Island it really did have the opportunity to be a great show. What dude is going to sign up for that? What dude is going to sign up to go to F-Boy Island if they're just going to renege on their word? So I can go here, I can play the game. If I decide to win, if I decide not to go with the girl that's going to take my money from me, no. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. The other way that F-Boy Island gives the women the advantage is that there were only 3 of them and 24 dudes. And anytime there are more men than women, the men start sabotaging themselves. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. And even still, with the final 6, 2 per girl, even still, they had the dudes who had been sent away spill the tea on all of the remaining contestants. These guys were tattling on each other. He said he was here for the money. He said you needed a boob job. He said he was just using you for sex. That's when I decided, dude, I'm out. Now, I picked my jaw up off the floor and decided just to go till the end. That's why I had an attitude problem for the rest of the show. As if women don't have enough of an advantage, now even on TV, even on television, they got to give women the advantage. Those 3 girls had the advantage. There were 3 of them, 24 guys. The show was still rigged against the guys. Even the guy who won, the number 1 player, even when he won, nope, we're just going to take it away from you. That's it. There's not going to be another F-Boy Island season 2. There's just not. If there is, it's not going to be any good. The dating show that I'm breaking down now, Too Hot to Handle, it's the same number of guys and the same number of girls. But guess what? Even that show is rigged because one of the girls, what was her name? Haley, she's a switch hitter. She likes guys and girls. She likes guys and girls. She hasn't formed a connection with any dude. So guess what? That takes her out of the running. Nobody is really checking for her like that. Or she's not checking for anybody like that. She's all over Francesca. So that takes one girl out. So now there are more available guys than there are available girls. That's the first thing. The second thing is they just brought another guy. So now there are now 2 more guys than there are girls. Giving the girls once again an advantage. Once again the advantage. And it's funny because David and Sharon, who both liked Rhonda, David made the choice. Says, look, man, I like Rhonda. I got feelings for her, but Sharon's my boy. So I'm going to back out because I value my friendship with Sharon more than my connection with Rhonda. That was some man shit. That was the man thing to do. I haven't watched the rest of the show, but I guarantee you, dude, you watch. The show might actually try to sabotage that. Oh, David's going to pull out, huh? Okay. well, we're going to keep putting David and Rhonda in romantic positions and see what happens. This is just what happens, man. There's a reason why there hasn't been another bachelor since Matt James. We don't know who the next bachelor is, guys. We have no idea who it is. But the last 3 bachelor protagonists, they've all been bachelorettes. Katie Thurston, Tayshia Adams, and now Michelle. So we know who the next 3 bachelorettes are. Nobody knows who the next bachelor is. Why? Because they always want the women to have the advantage. They want 24 guys fighting over one girl. They can't have a bunch of girls fighting over one guy. Oh no, that makes them look bad because God forbid girls actually get rejected on TV. So no. And yes, Nicole's a frat girl. Exactly. Dude, even on Temptation Island Season 2, at the final bonfire, they're supposed to sit there and listen to the other person without interruption. So Mark Wahlberg allows Kate to just sit there and just lambaste David. All right, cool. So then it was David's turn to talk to her. Kate interrupts. She says, "Can I interrupt him?" And Mark Wahlberg says, "No, this is a conversation." What? So you're going to let her talk all this shit to this guy on TV, unencumbered, but as soon as he starts, now the rules change because she wants them to change? No, that's exactly why I'm not breaking down The Bachelorette. I'm not breaking down The Bachelorette anymore because I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it when men go out of their way to sabotage each other, whether it's on TV shows, movies, in real life, my life. It's interesting, man. Like, the older I get, I mean, dude, it's been a while since I've been betrayed by a woman. I can't remember, don't get me wrong, I've been betrayed by more women than men, but not lately. Not lately. I've been betrayed by a bunch of dudes over the last few years. That's why I started the CME, because that's enough of that bullshit. I cannot watch guys talking shit and trying to sabotage other guys over a basic bitch who's a hoe. Not gonna do it. Yeah, King Life says TV is about to be unwatchable in the next few years. Man, I'm trying to tell you, dude. Man. So, I don't know, man. Like, my shtick is breaking down dating shows and all that. I might have to find another avenue. I might have to find another avenue to break this stuff down because it looks as though even dating shows are about to be rigged. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Great show today, guys. Great week of shows. I know that the time starts. I know the start times have been all over the place today. Because we're now into the fall and about to be in the winter. The start times are going to be a little bit later. Instead of 1, I'm going to start at 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific. So from now on, TSR Live will be at 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific. I'll update my banner and all the rest of that stuff. Again, my apologies for Netflix. I don't know what the hell's going on with Netflix, but I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. So either way, that is going to do it for this. That is going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Hancock Donovan signing out. Have a good weekend, guys. I'll see you next time.